Once a lass met a lad, "You're a gentle one," said she. "In my heart I'd be glad if you loved me for me. You say your love is true, and I hope that it will be. I'd be sure if I knew that you loved me for me. Could I be the one you're seeking? Will I be the one you choose? Can you tell my heart is speaking? My eyes will give you clues. What you see may be deceiving. Truth lies underneath the skin. Hope will blossom by believing the heart that lies within. I'll be yours. Together we shall always be as one. If you love me for me. Who can say where we'll go? Who can promise what will be? I will stay by your side if you love me for me. If you love me for me. There's a place you can go where your heart is free. There's a rhythm that's right for your soul. Take a breath, find your courage, and make the leap, 'cause your feet always know where to go. And you dance and you dance in an endless flow, in the grace of a perfect design. Stepping out of the dark and into the glow, and the whole world will see when you shine. You can shine. There's a beauty already inside of you. There's a difference that only you'll make. Every place that you spin brings you somewhere new, finding hope every step that you take. And you dance and you dance in an endless flow, in the grace of a perfect design. Stepping out of the dark and into the glow, and the whole world will see when you shine. You can shine, shine. Suddenly sparkling bright, making a magical light you will. Siblings are there by your side. Love will be your guide. And we dance in an endless flow, in the grace of a perfect design. Stepping out of the dark and into the glow, the whole world will see when we shine. We will shine, shine. Stepping out of the Dark and into the glow, we will shine. We will shine. stepping out of the dark and into the glow. We will shine. And there we go.
Hello, hello. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to an impromptu Sunday stream. Haha, we are here. Because I felt like it. And I was like, well, I could do something with my time, like breathe or relax. But I was like, no, I want to do something different. So, yeah, here we are. Hello. Making myself do all the Princess SMP stuff because I can. So, yeah. Oh. Wow. Wow. That was tomatoes. Lots of tomatoes.
But yes, hi everyone. Apologies. I probably shouldn't be doing this myself all the time because, Sundays are like one of my longest days because I usually have like worship team or tech team in the morning, which means I'm talking and singing all morning. And then I have lunch with Dad, and then I stream with Rhino, where I'm also talking and chatting for 2 hours. And then now we're here, where I decided I wanted to do PSMP and talk like a French person for probably 2 or 3 hours. And yeah, it's amazing that my voice does not die, because otherwise I would be dead. But yeah, how's it going, everyone? I'm going to open my door so I can get some fresh air. I just wanted to keep it close so that way I don't disturb my mom, because she's already gone to bed like a crazy person. And so I want to make sure I can not disturb her. But yeah, we're about to hop in. But while I'm doing that, I want to know how all y'all are doing. I see we got Robin, we got Cosmic, we got Chaos here, we got Sam, we got Beth, we got Kate. Good to see you. We got Carly. I saw we had Fred show up as well. Hello. And I think that's everyone who I saw. So, yeah. And Crazy Psycho, hello, how are you? Welcome. Who am I supposed to send Cactus to if you die? That's a great question, Kate. Anyways, it'd be just my voice, you can still send to me, I just wouldn't talk. But yeah. Also, hi, Skylar, welcome. Let me quickly open my door real quick, and then we'll be right into everything. So, one moment, please.
Hello, I am K-No, and I sang Barbie songs cause I am cool.
You say you're gonna wait? Hold on. You're gonna plot my own assassination? Why would you do that? That's so rude. Or do you mean you're plotting Kate's? Is that like I'm confused? I want to know what you're talking about. Are you saying that because Kate does that, you're planning my assassination so that Kate can't send me cat stuff? I see. I've been ahead a lot lately. I'm sorry to hear that, Carly. I get that feeling. I, too, sometimes find myself being in my own head about stuff, and it's like, why? Why would I do that? Or I'm stressed or sad. He just gets sent cat gifts that match my mood. That's true. You do. Perpetually. It's a very frequent occurrence, which is, it's fine. Also, I'm going to pin Kate's message in the magical land of YouTube land. Hooray. So that's there now. Yay. Cool. And that should be all assembled. Yay. Perfect. Okay, I think that settles everything. Oh, it's a little penguin. Hello, penguin. How are you? You're doing well. But yeah. I'm sorry to hear people have been rough. We will just, we'll chill tonight. I think what we'll get to do, and, well, you'll see shortly, I'm going to play a little clip of something that I recorded like 2 hours ago, because I was like, I want to go on PSP and read some mail. And then I was like, oh, I probably should record this so you guys can see Olivier's stuff. So give me a second to pull it up. And then we'll jump into our own PSMP stuff on our own. Just boy problems. Boys are horrible. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't get it. This is why I'm actually very thankful to know quite a few really nice boys. But otherwise everything else is just crazy. Hey, that's awesome, Cosmic. That's huge. GED test. Like my sister went through the process of getting her GED when she also dropped out high school. And I know that's a really tricky process. So the fact that you're doing that is huge. So congratulations. I know that's a really big, milestone to start to go for achieving. So I hope that your tests go well, and that everything that you're looking to get out of that goes smoothly. I'm glad, Kate. I'm very thankful. It probably helps that I've got like 10 years over most of the boys you're probably talking to on a regular basis, unfortunately. Because yeah, I have less than 2 weeks left before I turn 29. Ew. I get a haircut today. Ooh, it's to my jaw because my curl shrink. Yeah, that that's fair. Curly does make it a little bit tighter up, but I like curly hair. That's where my hair is too. I know I'm old. I understand. But anyways, hold on. I'm gonna pull up my visual audio so you guys can see the clip that I grabbed. Can I do this normally? I don't know if I can. I'm being kind of weird. Let me pull this up real fast. Can I pull this up in a window so I don't have to like share my whole screen so I can also listen to the video too? That'd be nice. I don't know if it will though, so we'll try it. We'll try our best and we'll see if this works. I'll do it the way Puffy does it sometimes. So can we have lunch together? Candace, I know, Alex. Are you surprised? Really? After all this time? I'm amazed that you are. Oh, it is showing. Look at that. See, it even has me. I can cover over myself and pretend I'm here. Look at that. It's like I record it this way so you guys can see. Look, I'm pretending. It's me. Hold on, I'll put this underneath you so you can have double Kano. You just won't see my face. It's fine. You don't need to see my face. Who needs to see my face? There we go. Look, it's me. Haha. I'm just vibing. Teehee. No, now I'm blocking the whole thing. Hold on. Let me copy this. Delete this. And then go here. And then we'll paste it in here like so. Oh, never mind. I can't because I deleted the original copy. That's why. Well, let's take forever to decide what wants to be thinking. Oh, 3 months? Jeez Louise, Carly, you are patient. Which is a very good trait. Be proud of that. That's a very good trait to have. Being patient is important. It's always better to be patient than to not be patient, but I also admire that can be tricky sometimes to deal with. Okay, there we go. Look, we're going to blend it in, and then we're going to put it above the other source, like so. Put it above our game source, like that. Oh, hold on, I'm going to try and see if I can put myself in front of it. There we go, hold on. Is it here? Yeah, look, it's me. I'm in 2 places at the same time. Ooh la la la. Okay, all right, hold on. Let me make sure I actually have my window capture so I can remove this later because I don't want to deal with it after. Okay, we'll resize it so you guys can we can pretend like it's live, guys. It's gonna be so synergized that you won't even tell the difference. You're gonna line it up, see, and it's gonna be like, whoa, Kano, you're doing things in PSNP, and I'm not doing it yet. I'm pretending. See, look, I'm pretending. Ready? We can see if I can mouth my own words. I'll breathe. I'll mute my microphone, but I'll pretend like I'm talking. Okay, this is how we get the immersive experience. Okay. I'm just gonna pull up my music so we can pretend like it's live. All right, here we go. Hold on. Let me do this. Let me start this up. Okay, hold on. Now pretend there's a cool, like, hold on. I'm gonna do this here. We're gonna pretend there's a cool fade in because that's what I want to do. I was gonna edit it, but then I'm like, nah, I'm gonna stream tonight. So if I hadn't, I would have recorded this just to have. Right. Let's do this. Okay. Right. Ready, guys. Ready. Okay. Cool. We're gonna do this. I'm gonna pretend. Right. Alright, let's see here. I got some mail. Alors, I'm just feeling so strange. Okay. I got some letters from a few people. This is the first one. This is from Paige. The book isn't surely sent to me again. The mail is being crazy and eating our mail. I'll have to respond to a letter. I got this one, which is from Skyler. It's a cupcake with a note saying hello. Olivia has checking in. I know what you've been told. I know I may not be the most comforting presence considering the circumstances, but I can be there for all it's worth. Skylar. Okay. I understand he wants to be here, which is fine. Just I don't know if I want him here or not. I think for the moment I just overall heartbroken. I'm still coping, still figuring out what to do, and I don't really know how to handle things. So for now, it's just going to simply be a lot of dismissal. I don't know, a lot of the same thing over and over again. I have a plan or something I perhaps would like to do, but I'm not certain of it yet, so I have to take my time. Think about it a bit more. But okay. The next one is from Warina. The letter. Wedding invites. Oh goodness gracious, is this week? 29th. In the evening. You know, I could probably be there. I think ceremony. Wait, because I'm supposed to be the ring bearer, right? Oh goodness, I forgot. Okay, yes, no, I definitely I'll be there. I should probably ask if I need to be there earlier or not. What's the front page? It's a book. To Olivier. Apologize for not responding to your message earlier. What's been happening lately and it's hard to keep up. I thought I should let you know that I'm always here if you need someone to talk to, even if it's just to vent or get frustration out. I was told... what is... Oh, goodness gracious. I was told that you know everything I was informed about today. I can imagine this is very hard for you right now, and I suppose it knows the situation, and they can really offer us a listening ear. Use those you care about, and I hope you do not suffer alone. I know how that feels is not great. Please be safe. I know they're trying to offer sympathy, but it feels the same over again. Like it was with Arlo. I just... What even do I want? You know, on the one hand, I care about the fact that they are offering me sympathy. But at the same time, it does nothing to help me. All it does is make me feel like again that they are putting me into a box that I respond. You know? I don't want to hear nice words. I want to see actions take place from a lot of people, and I feel like sometimes nobody actually does anything to amend the situations. They just talk about it, and when they do something, they said, "Oh, perhaps doing murder is a good plan." Like, really? Really? Is that the best solution to everything we have? Is just to murder everyone around us? I don't want people to keep dying over and over again. There's no purpose in it. I don't know what they should be doing, but all I know is that we are going to make sure we get answers. Whatever it takes. And not at the cost of someone's life. No, I have far worse things planned for that. Well, alright. I suppose I will go take care of those things then.
And now I pretend that was really cool. Fade out. Yeah, because that was what I was gonna do. And then that's a really great segue to the live section, the live portion of our stream. We'll pretend like we'll pretend like, you know, like this is like imagine it's technically 2 hours later after that took place. Also, hi Kate, how's it going? Hi. Whoa, such cool transitions, isn't it? It's wow. Aren't you blown away? Aren't you blown away with amazingness? CCM, this is why I appreciate your imagination. You go along with it. It's great. Right, anyways. I think it's time for us to actually become Olivier. I'm sorry. It's not going to be fake anymore. Well, actually, it wasn't fake before. It was just, you know, cleverly segued. But yeah, I guess I'll see you guys on the other side. That's the only bad thing. I know. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm going to miss you. It's okay. You'll see Olivier, though. He's fun. He's cool. I'm sure you love him. He's adorable, right? He's great. All right. I'll see you guys shortly. Okay. Yeah. Hello everyone. I'm not feeling terribly in a cheerful mood right now. Not at all. Things have been tiring and emotional, and I'm feeling exhausted after everything on Thursday. I don't even have words precisely to describe what I'm feeling, and I think my emotions will be wasted on words. So instead, what we're going to do is we are going to continue on the great and glorious saga of speaking better than our words can convey. So I will let you know I've written a letter to Skylar and Paige, basically to tell them I do not care for their sympathies right now. Does not make me feel very good on the inside, and so what we are going to do instead is use our lovely energy of the day to continue how we've been feeling, and I'm going to go and we are going to find even more ways to communicate our displeasure to a dear pal who thought it right to not tell us anything, because it is very distressing. Hello, Cobra. You missed a very clever transition and segue from a pre-recorded segment of my head to one that was not. And so that's all. You know, it was very cool. Sam can testify. Sam was right there and saw the whole thing. It was great and adorable. Right, Sam? Right? That is how it goes. It was incredible. It was so great, so informative. You learned so much, very important things. You know, nothing you would ever learn anywhere else at all. But at any rate, it's adorable. I don't know. It's not sometimes it's different word to use. Okay, I feel adorable today, even though I want to cause trouble. Because, you know, that is how you know you are doing it right. You know, if you can cause trouble by being adorable, then you are doing it right. You know, that is great. I'm so glad, Sam, to hear that. That is very informative. But okay, so I have, well, I guess I've got two things I want to do today. The first is something that is actually practical. The other is something far less practical. So, you know, that is what I'm doing. I brought this over, by the way. I have an idea, but it might take a little while to ferment. Basically, I learned the other day from... well, don't rush, Cobra. Do what you got to do. Take a breath, you know. Do we need to... Oh, hold on. Let me... Alright. Okay, everyone. If you rushed here, and you do to stand up right now. Stand up where you are. I'm going to stretch, okay? We're going to stretch together, alright? And we're going to go down. Stretch to your toes. As best you can. Okay? And then very slowly you're going to rise up. Very slowly. Make sure your spine, every little bone in your spine is going up. Like so. Wait until you sit up and then you can stand up all the way. Right, okay. See? You got that? And you shake your arms out. Shake them like this. Shake them, you know, shake. Shake one side, shake the other side, you know, make sure to get everything. Just do everything. Shake a leg out between two, shake your other leg, you know. You can do a little exercise, you know, you're probably familiar with this, so you go, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1. Oh, there you go, like that. See? Do you feel better now? And you take a deep breath, and you're here, okay? Alright, good. I'm glad we're on the same page. Okay, perfect. Now I want you to raise your hand if you actually did it with me, or if you just sat there and looked at me doing it, okay? You know, I'm going to take points and tallies. If you did it, you get bonus points. Good, okay, excellent. I'm glad to hear that. You know, it's very important that we all participate, okay? You cannot enjoy the games unless you take part in them. But okay, so first things first, I am going to do the utmost of important things, in which I'm going to reach out to a certain Vincent, if he's around. He was earlier. Do not see him anymore. He's not here. Never mind. Because I have well, you can say you know, I have this now, and I have responsibilities to fulfill. But he's not told me anything to do, so I sort of just here, you know. I have a duty to take care of, and right now I cannot. So it is kind of tricky until I hear from him exactly what he wants. Have you not? Well, not technically. You know, I would have, but a certain thing happened immediately after receiving my title. And so I've not exactly been in the mood to be able to tell people that I am an heir of the end when I do not want whatever I'm doing to be associated with my new legacy. This terribly. So, speaking of the legacy, I think we are going to simply attend to what we are going to do. So the first thing we're going to take care of is, let us put this away. And then you're going to go, and we're going to do the most important thing, which is go to a certain person's house and we're going to brainstorm more ways to mess with him. Because you know what, I'm not satisfied. Okay? I think what I was doing is not at all enough. So we're going to do more. I just don't know what to do. So I need to brainstorm it, and I have not thought this through, so you know we're going to just take it one step at a time, you know? Because one thing I've learned recently is that a certain someone does not listen whenever, you know, I've left him notes, he does not read them until it is convenient for him. So I want to make sure that we allow him to see every time, wherever he goes, we're going to have something. So, you know, we've covered the tower. I want to cover, Isotron, and we're going to cover his office. I want to make sure that he sees that we are not happy with him, because I have thought very hard and carefully about everything I have done, and you know what? I was like, you know, perhaps this was not the best idea, but you know, I don't care. I don't care. I want him to know, and you know, whatever anyone else would think, I am not going to tell them. This is all some things that I'm going to know, and so I'm going to make sure I messes him. So you know what? I'm going to ruin his landscaping and architecture. You know, that doing things, and you know, this is going to be there. It's going to be great. Okay, so what I want to do is we are going to, I guess, first of all, I want to leave him a trail. But I also, because, you know, the thing is, he's going to look and then he's going to miss it. And that's the hard part. You know, down there is enough. Up here, I need to think of more, because the chests are sort of barren. So, I am thinking right now, what we do is we... Oh, I should have grabbed it. Let's go back to our house. Okay. Very important thing. We're going to grab a ton of item frames. Alright? We're going to grab plenty of item frames. And we're going to leave a very clear trail of just random things that he would want to have. Okay, so think so off. All right, what the kinds of things does he like? He likes sticks and stones, and he wants to break our bones. He also very much is the holder of information and things, and so I'm thinking what we do is we leave him a trail of notes, all that have letters on them, and we make them out to be like alphabet, and we lead them all around, and then he's trying to figure out what the word is, but really it's nothing important. It's like screw you or something, and we'll see exactly how he feels about the whole thing. But alright, so first note, we're going to go to the anvil. I have plenty of experience points for this, which is why this is very nice. First, I think what message we want to write. What is a very inconsequential message to write him? It's the only thing we think would be very fun. We could tell him, we could call him, what is it? We could say, we could call him, we could say, Bone Picker, or, call him, Crops, men, or we could say, I would like you to know that I'd like to tell you that that's a very lot of words. I think it needs to be a shorter lesson. Pelfire? But he's not exactly Belfire anymore. I don't want to refer to him as that. That'd be very disrespectful. You know, I don't want to disrespect him. I just want to inconvenience him. Different things. You know? Stinky Skulker. Oh, you call him that a lot. Oh, I see. Antlerman. What is a pundit words, you know? What we have, what does it could be? What is it? I don't know. What would get under his skin? What would irritate him? Like, what if we do, because everything else is not really get to him. What would get to him? Mid scientist. Well, I don't know. It is like Ophelia's ex. Oh, goodness gracious! I don't know if we could say he is perhaps we could call him Wishless. I don't know if you'd care about that. Perhaps we call him. That does feel very personal. I agree. You could say. It's hard because I feel like it'd have to be a full note. I feel like that is too much. I was going to do the letters, but I feel like this is too much. Maybe we just write them little notes like your science is meaningless. You cannot atone for that which you aren't sorry for. I cannot. Yeah, it works. You could say man is mid. You could write horrible friend. I don't know if you would write that though. Does it matter to him? Unproven. No. What could we say? Let's see here. We could say trust breakout, maybe. This is a lot to care about the friendship with Olive. I don't know. Do you think it'd be better to write the fifth? I can write the fifth note and say that. Oh, I know. We could say, appreciation is not friendship. There, that would be very nasty. Because like using that all the time. Alright. Go to his house. What we do is we take it around. Let's see, I put it on this. Alright, we take one and put it there. We say this one right there, like so, yes. And then we put one right in front of the restaurant, so we put one right there so he sees it. We could say our science is meaningless. Okay. And then we put one like around here to do this, and we could say man is mid. We could do so these are more just they are empty buffer anyway. We could say we could put one there. You can have it done for this, which we are not sorry. And then we could do this one. Is this a process? No, they're not. These ones also. Maybe we should write it on the echo pipes. So we actually reads them. Breaker. Is it on his mid position of friendship? Yeah, I think that works. This one's hard to read though, he might not read the whole thing. Then we should do this other one. Is it better to read here? You cannot turn that for that, you aren't sorry. It's hard to say that one word, so I do not know if this is too long. Maybe too long. Curses. It's okay, it's fine. This is supposed to. Oh, hold on, which one? There we are, trust breaker. Okay. Oh no, I know. I need to take this one and put it on the. Then you can read it. Yeah, I was going to say. There we are. You have to turn further to turn out. Sorry. Yeah, there we are. Do it better. You're thinking. You know, I don't know. I just want to show him that I don't even know if I care, but it is not the word for it. Okay, so we've done this. I think we've taken care of enough to indicate a general displeasure. Maybe the next thing we could do. Okay, so we know we control that one. We know we need to do that for sure. So let's go there first and let's brainstorm exactly what we want to do about the whole situation. So go to resort one. Alright, so this place has chickens and various things. I certainly could coat the ground with skulk as well. I think that could certainly be one way to take care of business, but I feel like that ruin more than I want to. Like, this is a place he's trying to secure. I want to figure out what I can do that makes him notice that I'm upset without ruining everything he's done. Like, how would we do that? His chest might be better, you think? But no, see, the thing is, we did talk about that. But I feel like the hard part is, so I would need to, like, do something lame. Well, not, okay, sorry. This is not right. I'm not looking for something lame. I want to do something that is going to inconvenience him. In this... Oh, I know what we could do. I have a great idea. Instead of moving these around, what we do is we very cleverly... Hold on. Let's move these. Pardon me, I'm trying to do something for a moment. Excusez-moi. Because I know some of these things yesterday about picking things up. And what we could do is we could take, stick them somewhere on the roof, we could just move them somewhere that would be horribly inconvenient for him. But I also think what we could do is we litter them all around. Okay, we put them in every place we possibly can put them. And then we also put them together still in a place so it's like stacked around. But this way, you know, we can, you know, he has to move them all around. Because the problem, I think the thing that people do not realize is, yes, is this very inconvenient for me? Of course it is. I do not care if it's inconvenient for me. I worry more that it's going to be inconvenient for him. You know? I think it is one of those things people underestimate, the power of pettiness, you know? I want to make sure that my message is clear to him. And so he will have to go through the effort to put the oil back after everything else. So, you know? And under? You mean like under Razor Throne? I mean, we could consider that. I've never been down there before, though, so I think it can be very tricky, but you know, it's okay. I want to keep them in places that are close by, but enough to bother him. I feel like if we hide them, I feel like we are kind of ruining some of the ease of access to everything. I just want to make it so that way he has to actually put effort into noticing everything. You know what I mean? Also, the sun's going to come up soon, so we need to remove our helmet and put on the other one. It'll be black and white soon. It's different for the ones in the main chests, you know, because that was all the various stones and things. Those I need to keep away, because as always, no, exactly, we want to see the mess we've made. Alright, let's put this one. You know what? I'm going to plug his level area here, like so. Put that right there. Oh, hold on, did I do anything? Put that one down there. Okay, and then. Right, take this one. We take this one. Oh, you know, they really didn't do very much. I didn't mean to do that. I sort of got a bit upset. I think. I think the only thing I removed was my item frames I had on the floor. Are they even still here? I think I put them in my inventory. Is that it? That is literally the only thing that I inconvenienced. Well, you know, it's okay. You know, it's fine. I sort of would rather that be the case, because then I'm not actually inconveniencing too much, you know. Besides, it means I can clean them up and I can use them for mounts later, because that way I can be feeling old. You know, I think sometimes the problem is when I'm truly mad, when I'm truly upset, my emotions are more in control than ever. When I'm feeling only vaguely traumatized, then my emotions are not as strong. It's hard to say, you know? I do not know. I've obviously had times and experiences when I am not terribly doing great, and they are not my proudest moments. But you know, I don't know. I think there is something to be said about when you are feeling the most upset. Your anger gives you strength in some fashion. Oh, sorry, there's my bed. I forgot I had stuff fall off. But I still need to figure out exactly what makes that one spot be immune to all the other things. You know, I can see fine in that area. Okay, let's bring this one down here. I think there's lava down here, so I must need to be careful. I think it is that one right there. Yes, it is. Okay, so put this one there. Right. Oh, that is something else I thought about doing. If we can take his sand, we could place it around on the beaches again. We could fill his beaches with sand again. Take all the sand from all his chests and put it back into the beach. I did think about that. But I think that'd be too much work for me. Because even then that'd be horrible. Fill the beach of sorrows, I could. What we do is instead though, I take, it would. Or what we do is we find different blocks. Because I have lots of wool. What we do is we put wool everywhere. Because you know that's very closely associated with me. It's nothing he actually owns. So we can take wool. And then also, if I want to, then I can sacrifice the wool. Because that is my property, not his. So I do not feel bad about ruining it. Because again, I don't know. I still care deeply for this man. And I think the problem is that I am upset with him because he did not think to include me in any of his thinking at all. He just did it. And I'm like, why did he intend? Why? We talked for years. Why would he not mention anything about this goblin thing? And having known the goblins during the war. He did not mention it ever to me, that I recall. Maybe I've simply forgotten. You know, I do wonder sometimes. My memories are still very much gained from what I remembered with what my parents, I think, knew in my head. Even though I have my own memories, obviously. There's ones I can recall. I wonder if there are things and experiences that I possessed that I do not anymore remember, which is so strange to me to think about. So, I'm not entirely sure, but it's something I've thought about as of recently. As things are curses, it's okay. You know, it's still different. You know, otherwise I think I'd have to be like dirt or something, which I don't really have access to. So I don't know if that'd be very effective. Okay, so there's another one. That one's there. See, I don't like having slow fall when I'm trying to do things like this because it makes me slower.
So if the wood doesn't do this, does carpet do it? I assume not. Is there a skulk down there? It is, I think. It's like a hidden little skulk bit that's around the chest. Dirt, stone, no clay. Of course. And another thing I possess, at least in spades, because I do not go around to it very often, so I have no reason to. That one there. This one over here. Okay, see, the beach is already looking nicer. You know, we have all the components together. It's looking good. Black stone and stone. Alright, we could just also get lots of. We have lots of end stone, to be fair. Actually, I have plenty at home. That probably would be actually a very smart idea, I think. Is this going to work? I don't know if I can go my stuff to get it. On top of that, I'm doubting it. Okay, what then? I'm not fast enough to go across this with the chest in my hand. Aha, we did. I'm smart. Okay. We should put this one on this side. Okay. So this is a little netherrack. I'm not terribly close to any benches, to be fair. You know, Reina's probably the one I'm closest to about the benches. I'm Rexaras I'd like to, but I do not feel like he would condone this behavior at all. Like, in the slightest. I feel like that man is very uptight. Oh, you know, and the one thing is it said is that I know that when people, was it? When the waystones got the border, the thing with the border is I know a lot of the waystones got maneuvered around. And so I don't know if I can go back to visit that lovely dating spot that Roxaras made. It was actually very cute. I would go there all the time. The hustle, the breakup hustle? Would Rhino really? I mean, I know she was dating Kostak, but I don't know how she handles it. Would she be interested in that sort of petty behavior? I feel like it would be yeah. She's a very upstanding citizen from what I can tell. Okay, for these ones, let's go put these ones down low if I can. Low chickens. Let's just put them. There we go. Block off some of his villagers because he will hate that. Alright. There we go. This is the Dorma stocks some bigger things. Well, I can see if she's around. At the very least, I can see if she'd be interested. I don't know if she wants to go to the Overwood or to ask her for advice. Is that the best way to go about it, you know? Put this one. There we go. See, if I put some in inconvenient places, then he will notice them later, and it's going to be great. But if I put them all into place, then, you know, it is difficult. Alright, let's see if I can place this one up above. That's true, I have not. I do not actually. Did she write a letter to me? But back when I had everything going, I cannot remember for the life of me. Oh, I'm struggling. There we go. Okay, this is fine. Goodness gracious. Okay. Alright. This is okay. I just keep running into things. So, okay, hold on. Alright, just these ones go. Okay, we have to take this one and put it above as well, I think. Done his wall. Alright. Hold on. Let me first check it to see. Let me check to see if first if Raina is around. Okay, you know, let's see. Alright, let's see. Is Raina around? No. No, Raina. Oh no, she is sleeping. Oh well. I guess we will not be able to disturb her. That is okay. Our brain is not linked to the consciousness system. You know, it is okay. It's fine. Jose, I think perhaps that'd be pretty interesting. Put one here. Hello, you. The eyes look very creepy in the darkness. Put the one on that side. Does it have stuff in it? It does. Okay, good tell. Oh, they are moving around. I don't care. That was worth it. I'm doing it. It's fine. Go have fun, villagers. Roam free. Roam free. Don't let your captor keep you. Go around the entire place. Look at that. I'm going to take over his whole village. That is better. You know, this is perfectly. That's all I needed. Everything is great. Okay, let's put this one over here next to this person. Hello. Okay, put it on there. See, they're running. Oh, they're going everywhere. Yes. Go. Go, be free. Be free into the world. Go find all his secrets.
Exactly. The villagers have been so stuck around for no reason. Okay, you know what? I'm going to put these ones closer nearby because then we can find those other things. So we mix ours as well. So let's go here, put it on top of the chest. There we go. Okay. Alright. And then I'll put this one. Let's see. I think I can put it up. If I'm lucky enough, I can bring it up here like so. Okay, hold on. I'm going to go down below. Put it, where else it's gone? Put this loom. There we go. Ta-da! Alright, this is fine. Does it have stuff in it at least? No, it has, oh, dang, it's missing. Are these all empty now? These ones aren't. Okay, hold on. I'm going to move these ones manually. Faster. Okay. These ones I'll put around in random places. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Oh, hello, baby chicken. See, you know, I have to be honest. I have something to share with all of you. I think you're going to find quite funny. So you know how I despised chickens for the longest time. I was always too afraid to actually do something substantial about them because of the whole thing with Apollo. But you know what? Killing all those chickens the other day was very therapeutic to me. To the point where I don't know if I hate chickens that much anymore. Like some of them are cute. I think they are a bit too prolific sometimes. But I think it is I think it was all I needed to realize that perhaps it's not the chicken's fault that they are horrible. They're just born that way, you know. It's alright, you know. They cannot help their nature. They are creepy and horrible creatures, you know. It is not anything they have control over. They just happen to be that way, and so I think I cannot blame all of them for that, you know. It is simply part of the nature, and so in the same way that you know, I can be upset about the wolf who has not his nature, his personality is his own choice, to an extent. You know, I can be gracious to chickens somewhat, you know. Again, not entirely. I think they are still despicable creatures, but at the very least I don't have to have nightmares about them anymore. I can just live my life. This all he's made many choices, and a lot of them are wrong. Pretty much all of them are wrong. All of his choices are wrong. Every single one is wrong. You know, I'm not going to debate that. That is, I think, this, I don't know. He just is so foolish sometimes. Like, why on earth would he do some things? Well, I don't know. That's perhaps a discussion for another time. I feel like I'm upset that he... No, I don't know. I do not regret being his student, but I feel like the hard part is that I mean, it was technically Agni, but I also got to know the Wolf somewhat, you know? It was not like it was only... I mean, Agni I only knew technically as Agni for a short while. I think it took for me to see how he's become now, for me to realize what it meant for him to not be technically Agni, but also not himself either, you know? I really thought that he would have more compassion. No, exactly. I don't know who Agni was before, so the comparison was not very much there. Agni was just as headstrong, but I think she had this idea of responsibility that the wolf does not feel. I feel like anytime I've spoken with him, he sort of just does his own thing. He's not considered the consequences of anyone else that he affects at all. Whereas Agni did. Agni was headstrong, but she had headstrongness with a purpose, you know? And so the wolf, he just is headstrong because he wants to be. He does not care about the consequences of any of his choices. He simply explores to explore and learns to learn. He doesn't regret anything he's ever done. Once if it was just the wolf and not Agni, I do not know. Hello, Pinky! How are you? Good evening, how are you doing tonight? How is life? How everything going? Welcome to all of you. It's to see all of you. Hello. Alright, we are, you know, we are currently, you know, it's not as like we are in the overworld without having checked in, you know. We are just You know, I'm simply getting vindication for wrong behavior. You know, I am informing someone that I care deeply about my displeasure with their recent behavior, and I think that is more than warranted. You know, I think it is perfectly accessible. I'm coming for your job. It's okay. You know, everyone can share. You know, the thing is, Kate, don't you know something very honest? If Cobra also had a sword, would you care all that much? It's one of those questions I think about. Though of course I don't know I'm answering this question. I'm technically not I'm not this Kano you speak of. I'm Olivier, so everything feels different. I'm glad you're doing good, Pinky. This is very good news to hear. But of course, that is the point, you know? I don't want to hurt him. Well, I mean, I want him to feel the pain of my suffering that I'm feeling. At the same time, it's also like, you know, if I break everything, I don't want to make him mad. I just want to make him understand that he's helped me, and that is a big thing, you know. I want him to know and understand that I am displeased. But he's my friend. At the end of the day, he said like you think so, unless he's been not telling me truth about that in this entire time. The thing the hard part is that the world does not realize that when you not tell someone a piece of information about you, that, you know, it sort of puts into question everything. Oh, that's right, Pinky, I know, I'm so sorry, you're not the only one. I think there's a lot of people around here who also have a very similar situation they are dealing with. But hello, you. Hello, you. Oh, there's so many of you. Hello, 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 hello. Thank you for your patronage. Oh, that's a creepy ass thing. I didn't even feel it. It was like a little tickle in the back of my neck. Alright, I want to take the glass TS here. I want to put it in this chest. So that way it is inaccessible to him. There we are. You've worked them all, or as do I. Yes, I think so. Technically now I'm an L, so I think my work is sort of the same as it has always been. I think that will be different. There we are. I'm going to just take this. I'm going to do this. Put all around. Make it an even. Hello, you. Alright, put that there. Okay. I can go there. Nice. Okay. I think everything's been assembled, you know? And then here's an anvil here, right? I think so. Somewhere, perhaps. I think so. Does he not? I think I could write another note to him. Saying, let's see here. Is there an anvil somewhere? I can write on this note for him. Or should I write a note inside? You know, never mind. I don't find the anvil. Let's write it inside. Oh, it's okay. He can't write here. Dang it. Curses. It's got to be an anvil somewhere. Other people are trying to get back in, but they cannot sleep. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to deprive you of your sleeping time. Put on make up a chest and I can put it over there so you can have access to both sides. It's a soccer boxes here as well. We found more, folks. Actually, they're all in soccer boxes. This is easy. We can just take these completely. Thank you. Have a nice day. I leave. Do I have empty ones? I can leave him empty ones. See? It is easy if I just took them out, you know? No one knows why they are, but I specifically took these boxes. But you can see me checked here, you know? And have this around. There we go. Okay. Alright, let's go grab one of the chests from over here. Actually, what are these chests? Are these my resources? There's a card there. Some armor. These are not these. Oh, hello, you. So just grab this one and put it over here so we can take ours. Sorry, villagers, I didn't mean to keep you from sleeping. I'm not that mean. I want you to cause chaos, but I want you to feel like you cannot go to bed. There you are. Is that better? There you go. Everyone go to sleep now. It's beautiful. See, I'm not a monster, you know. I'm just helping them to feel able to do their own thing. Okay, we need a typewriter, which I think I only think at home. So I don't see any end. As a cat, I was like, is there something in there? And then it's just a cat. No, it's fine. Then let's go to. Well, I guess we'll go home. First and write a note that way. Alright, go to get up a note. This mess is just like the one you made, only easier to clean up. Maybe it will teach you a lesson about messing with me. There we go. Okay. It's very easy. Oh, now I am blind again. Goodness gracious, that's good. Where is it? In here, okay. Oh, there we are. Okay, put this around so I can see now. Okay. Got this nut. Is it right over here now? Yes. Right in the position. Okay. Perfect. Alright. That's part of Wizard 1. Okay. What else? You're taking care of this. I know I can do more. Just trying to think is the proper thing to take care of business, you know? Because the wizard knows his chests are gone, but I want to make it even more obvious that things are distressed. Oh no, I remember. We're going to grab the endstone. That's what I'm going to do. Go to my bachelor bed. Alright, and then we have, I think we have our own. Oh, I should put this in the outlaw chest. I did one idea I had, which I don't think I'm going to be able to go through it, because I think it'd be just horribly. I don't think he would care enough to go through it. I thought about putting this, like, you know how my father made those puzzles for me, the path for me to go from one thing to another. I thought about doing that for the wolf, but I forgot he's not very interested in that sort of thing. I don't think he would enjoy it. And by this I mean, I don't think he would even care to do it. I think he'd just break it and then just go into it, and I'd be like, this is, that even will see the point. So I need to do it. I need to talk to him in a language that he understands. If he's not going to understand it after all this time, then I have no way to help him, you know? So no, we're not going to see our for these. I'm going to have these here, simply. I think it's not worth it, but I thought about it. That's all I want to know. I want to know I thought about it. That's all. He's dead, and I need to talk with him in the same way, you know? Let's see, that's what maturing. Okay. So endstone. Right, we're going to grab it from, should be here. Yes, okay. I still don't know where this wood came from. Or rocky wood. Like, where would I have found something like that? Or where would the sleepwalker have found that? I have no clue. But it is here to stay for some reason. So I must cater to it as much as I can. Oh no, Warriors, you're good. Everyone's to do very important things while Cobra is away. That's how you do it, right? You have to wait until Cobra is gone before you can take care of the very important things. Okay. That's interesting. Good to know. Okay. Let's see. Let's go to. Go back to. Actually, we could do. I could put them in here as well, but then we're just going to mess with a lot of other things, to be fair. It might be easier to convert it into Skulk and then move it around if needed. But at least here on this tower, in terms of laser time, I can easily do it just down in this space. We just need to wait for it to be nighttime, I think. So I can have mobs go around and mount them everywhere. So actually, we can always place them, get them ready to place as best we can. Okay, let's grab as much endstone as we can. Let's start going around and placing it in the most inconvenient locations. Alright. No, that's alright. That's the very good way of putting it, you know? This is exactly how I feel. I'm an adult and no one can stop me from doing this in petty revenge, you know? The leader, his whole thing with Endstone will convert into Dark Skulk, you know? There we go, okay, there's one more pile, alright. And then what we'll do is we'll go... Alright. Well, no, see, this is particularly because I am wearing a special helmet. Otherwise, my vision would normally look like this in the world. In this case, I'm using a helmet that prevents blindness from affecting me, so makes it a bit easier to see. But it is definitely tricky. It's very bright, I know. Okay, let's just try. Hang on, the spiral perhaps. That's it. Okay, this is it alone. Alright, exactly. If they're too dark or too bright, exactly. Vielleicht wird von mir sehr, sehr. This, oh, this is Endstone dust. No, I don't care. The same thing. It will work in this case. It will look like sand and he'll try to pick it up and he realize it was not. You'll hate it. There's that. Okay, and then... Figures banners. No, that'd be too inconvenient, I don't think. Just there's not really a point of accomplishment for him. They're just there to exist. I wish he found out about it, but it's not really, it's a matter of importance to him. Okay, so there's that, and I'm just going to fill this up so I can make sure it's nice and flat, so I can just put this out onto Skulk after. Let's just fall in. I'm sure he's proud of the fact that he has them, but you know. I don't think it's going to make much of a difference if I remove them from them, you know. It's also, I don't know, the stone and these things are easier, that might feel a bit too much, you know. It's going to look great. Right, it's after the Endstone is placed. Right. This next thing I could do, I could make it a lot more obvious, you know. I could go to inside the his castle area. Alright. Hello. Okay. Let's see what they're gonna do. I left it outside. I forgot to grab the Endstone. It's all over there anyway. Hello Lily, how are you? Pleasure to see you. Good evening. We are doing what we do best. We are being properly ridiculous, you know. I have now Endstone dust. I did not mean to realize it was even there in the first place. I should have realized when I grabbed it, but okay. Alright. Okay. Ooh, I know what I can do. It's something poetic. Alright, so go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we'll go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Then 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So pardon me. And I think, is that right? I don't know. You know, it doesn't matter if it is exactly right. It is meant to be inconvenient regardless, so. In this case, I do not care. It's the wrong way though. I want to make sure at least it's a circle, you know. 2, 1, 2. Done, there we go. When his touches, he'll be irritated by that. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 10. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, so see, we've quite a little bar there, and what we'll do is we're going to turn this into a very greatest thing. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. You get the idea, you know? Same thing. What I want to do is I want to paint this all the way around. Make it so it's obnoxious, but yes, to remove it if it doesn't like it. 3, 4. Okay, and then same thing over here as well. I thought I did one more. I did one too many. So yeah, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You know, this is a great question, Carly. I'm making something that is so ostentatious that the man will either have to keep it because he thinks it's so hilarious and gross, or it's something that will be just a very big annoyance. You know, in this lovely little village, I'm building a structure that will take a long time for him to remove. It's all completely made of endstone, you know, which is can be very useful, but also can be a bit annoying. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, I'm being repetitive. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. See? Look at it. Lovely to circle so far. Hello, you. Right, then what we do is we go up 1. Oh, never mind, hold on. Go to... wait, cell. Yes, okay. To fly up, I think. Actually, do not care. I could fly up, I suppose. It's just inconvenient for me then. But no matter. This will be worth it either way. Oh, hello, you. Excusez-moi, phantoms. Are you not? See, chickens used to be like cats. Much more practical. No, why am I taking forever to minus this endstone while I'm currently in my farm? That's flying. It shouldn't be. Go away, pardon. Oh, excusez-moi. Here I go, okay. I'm using an X. You know, it is fine. I do not care. I didn't realize I was doing the wrong thing the whole time. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. Split this around. I love you. I don't even know what I'm building right now. I'm just making something very inconvenient for him. Okay. Exactly. It'd be public art, you know? Public art for Olivier. With endstone. Actually, I know what I can call it. I can call it an ode to Shadow's Edge. See, we have our little the wall around it. We have the little staircase, you know, that goes all the way around the side. And so we do is put this right here. No, he's all no too specific then. Very obvious. This be at least somewhat abstract, you know. Exactly. We love that. I love you. Ah. So many of them at the same time. I think the cats are too far out for me to do this, but no, they're not. So close, I might turn on this quickly if I can. Aha, there we go. Very nice. I forgot it's nighttime. It means it's time for me to do, what is it? I need to make it so that I can go to the other parts. I forgot to see it while I was nighttime. I got so invested in this art project. By you. There we are. It consumes. It's fair. In this case, I think it's alright, so we are purposely making something that is a bit too crazy, you know? Like so, and then we put this around here, like so, around. It's an interesting name. I feel like it's, again, a bit too... I want it to be something that is not entirely obvious, you know? I want it to feel like it is something he has to try and figure out the meaning of. This is in glue. This sounds quite interesting. Okay, alright, and then we'll do this. I'll go this way and build a different platform because I feel like I want to go a different floor. Like so, there we are. Alright. Okay, we are just, you know, we are building, you know, we're making a progress of something. Good piece, from Star Wars something to me. This is fair. October does make things exciting. Alright. Keep on going. See what you find. I find I don't know what it would mean finding. Simply composing. Hello you. Are you to make more code with me? Oh, I failed. Dang it. That's fine. This is inconvenient enough, I think. Oh no, someone's sitting through the night. No, I cannot see. Dang it. It's okay. It's fine. It's tragedy. Look at this lovely piece of architecture. Looking good, I think. Est-ce que Philippe put enough blocks it is dispersed the way it feels like it takes forever for him to clean it up, you know? So together we can mine it in a straight line. If they are separated, he has to go around and mine each one individually. That's fair, you know? Finding good ideas at least. What? Did you remember? Crash out? Oh, I do not know. That is up to you. I feel like one thing I can certainly say to you, Cobra, is that the crash out is going to remain in existence until the Earth enters it. I have no reason for it to not be, so if it's something important to mention, then you can wait until before. If you are or not, it is day. It was it, so it's not as productive of a time. So we go. Building around in circles now. Another way, wait, okay. Is there something new to consider, or is this looking at the art as already existing? To confirm. Those things, oh, I see. I just want to know if I need to check a certain place for information on it. Let me finish placing these all down first and I will go take a look. Oh, okay. That's fair. Good point. Perfect. Take a look at it. Let's look at this lovely handiwork. See all this? They've just made a lovely little field of endstone. It's relevant. Oh, you're. Oh, wait, you're right. I remember now. What you're talking about. There we go. Look at this. This is mildly destructive without being terribly destructive. I think it's fine though. I'll start it while I go grab the proper fan now. I stand right here, I think. Look at it. Look at that lovely thing. Alright, let me put up the art that I know we have. Oh, who's it? What? Hello? What? The humans are escaping! They are becoming jobs! Even better. So hello mama, how are you? Good evening. How's everything going? Alright. Let's do this first of all. Alright. Everyone Cobra made a certain fun moment to commemorate our recent stream. Look at that. It is me. Look, it is. I am facing a warden. I like how it looks very shrouded in like almost like a hoodie kind of moment. It's very soft. It's like that is fair. It is particularly very nice. So I like it a lot. It is quite good to see. I got my dagger and everything. He's like, oh no, I'm so sorry to hear that, Mama. That does sound very troubling and just tiring at all. But as you can see, Cobra, this is quite a fun piece of art. I like it so much. I think it is a good moment to represent the tragedy we've been facing lately. Speaking of, here's another art representing a certain man we are currently upset with. In his very direct emotional state. It's a very good piece, but I don't know. I think my expression right now feels very appropriate in this picture. I'm appropriately feeling disgruntled and feeling a bit uncertain of the future, as always. I don't know why he has to start such things in me. Let's see here what we have. We also have here have some moth art. Look at the little moth. We see it all the time now when we walk through our hallways in our house, but this is another piece we can use to look at, to consider, you know? Look at it. It's so cute. We love the little moths. They are so sweet. That's why I love you all so much. Moth hug. So fuzzy and fluffy and chunky. It's great. We love the chunky moths. And then, let's see here. We have... This art is made by... Let's see, hold on. This is all art. We have... I know it's somewhere. This picture of me that Luna made a while back. It's got my face on it. I look almost like I'm making the same expression right now, because I'm so excited about my sculpture. But no, this is Luna's art, and it's still quite nice. A very handsome little profile of myself. Hello Sam! Hello, we just were looking at some Olivier art. We just finished with the last piece. But alright, this is our sculpture though, it's looking quite nice. I think everything is looking quite spiffy with it. Overall. Oh yes, we need to make our sign though. So we need to figure out, we need to grab a sign. I still have one endstone piece by the way too. Let's grab this. Alright, and then let's go back to... Oh, hello, Cat. You also should not be standing on top of this. I don't like you standing in there. Oh, hold on, I cannot do anything about it, can I? No. What is this? Is this door always been open? Did someone go down into the mines? I think someone went down here. Should I find them? I don't know if I like them being down and below. The villager on here. Let's be. Villager! I know, right? Start on rescue, indeed. The Westerners. Don't see anyone. Anyone in this vicinity? Don't break the floor. I wasn't planning it. I don't have a reason to break a floor. I'm looking for villagers. I don't think the villagers are going to be on the floor. There's weird vines here, so it's kind of grungy. Why would actually this has to be placed manually? Why did the man place manual vines? There's no jungle in this area. No, the doctors do not. I don't see any people. As far as there was a villager around here. Oh, never mind. Oh, there's sand. I know, it's like, why would you put vines inside of your thing? Like, this has to be manually put here. People don't put vines in the middle of a wall. It's a creeper. Hello, you. Okay. I want to see. So there's no people here. Why? There's nobody in this vicinity. Why is that? The door is just open for no reason. Or maybe a villager walked in and out. That doesn't make possible sense. Oh, hello, you. Zero. You are not the person. Why are you going in here? Get out. Don't go wandering around the basement. There's a wall. It's okay. You're just going to wander around freely. It's great. They are just going to have a lovely time. Okay. Well, yeah, hopefully... I can't tell what time of day it is. Sun is currently going down, but it might still take a little while. The walls aren't safe as we saw. They do decline quite a lot for some reason. You know, maybe I should block it off. Make sure there's no unsuspecting villagers trying to go inside the walls. I'll grab one of the chests as well. There we go. Now they won't try and go inside. That's better than anything. Alright, we shall wait a moment. Sun is going down slowly. Come on, Sun, I want to be able to see everything. Maybe certainly see some of the business from the side, but not all of it. Was that there before? Oh, it's like a little... Oh, actually, this is hot. This is endstone, is it not? Or no, this is sandstone. Endstone is different. The zombies can get in? You know, you're right. Put it in the other side of the doors then. Like so. There we go. Now they cannot enter through. Okay. Down you! Get over here! Stop wandering around! Hello, Zero. You need to be outside. Come on. Get you out. Get out of this place, please. Go. Be a free woman. What the hell that means? Oh, come on, cat. Trying to push you out. There we go. The cat has been pushed out of the wall. That way he's not in the middle of everything. Beautiful. Hello, you just want to get inside now. Alright, it's going to be soon here. Don't worry, Kate, you know, we will not be tearing the terrible dongers. There's not much we can technically take care of at this point. We're just finishing our petty business, you know? I should add lights to it. Hold on, I need to go back and grab some lights. Let's go home. Should have... where is it? Living spells. I know in the bottom I have... Oh, I can use the neon cactuses. We have plenty of these. I'll just into lights. There we go. I may have more somewhere. I thought I had that more somewhere, but I did not see them. Oh wait, no, never mind. They're on a different chest. No, possibly. So I think I had that more neon cactuses. This one doesn't have to be fine. That's why it's not on. Alright, so sculpture is like this. It's on. Lovely little litter. Oh, we didn't get a sign. It's okay. There we go. That is a bit lit. That's a bit more inconvenient for him. There we are. Okay. It's a bit more glowy. Hold on a moment. Everyone we found Mark's done. This is what happens when I search to his things. I need to be searching so more often, honestly. I was going to grab something to make a sign. To borrow from his collection. This man just has a perpetual, right? So, it's going to take it, Cannot simply allow him to have... Oh, wait, his sands on his own. I can just take from his sands. Right. His name is to be... let's see here. The Messy Mile by Olivier Kandide. And I think if he has it, I'd be lucky. Does he have... Where was it? I don't see anything in there. I was like, if he had any glass, could I get down the sign tells something better, but that's okay. What do you mean? You say but breaking the law? We've just simply gone to our friend's home and bit the sculpture. That is not breaking a law. What are you talking about? I don't think your reasoning of breaking the law fits with what my reasoning of breaking the law is. This guy would have to ask about that, to be fair. In fact, do you think the wolf would turn us in for that? That is not cow. I think I should take... fine. I'll take my name off it. I'll leave it here to Mark, but I won't say who it's from. That's it. Missy Mao. Okay. Fair enough. Make a good point. I'll move my namesake. Right. So I'll go grab this, and then... So people, why are people looking for him? They know where to find him. It's not like he's gone anywhere. He's in the same place he always is. Why is my mouse around? Hello? What are you doing? Are you lost? Oh, then look at you on. Bring you back. Don't what are you doing? What are you doing around? Go outside. Come on. Come on. Are you trying to go inside my house for? Go back to where you are. This is your home. What are you doing? Come on now. Get you home. Come on. Bring you back. There we go. It's fine. Oh, I realized what it was now. I did not come to say hello to all of you before I did all of my things for the business today. I'm so sorry. I should have come to say hello to you first. This is my bed. How are you all doing? Hopefully you're doing well. I know I started out the search today. I didn't do my chores first thing. I had to take care of some business, I still am technically taking care of it, but I will take a break to take care of all of you. There we are. Are you spinning around having a good time? I think that one might be named Chaos. Alright. Oh, there's so many around, they're spinning around. It's okay, I'm home. Not worry, I'll be gone shortly for a moment, but didn't look me from forever, Alright, you can breathe. Alright. things away. I thought they had more soccer boxes, but perhaps I did not. Anymore. I think all of them are being used right now. Which is unfortunate. I think we can make more though, so I might make more soccer boxes to carry those in stone and other things. We should have at least 21 here, so we make 3 more, I think. Be enough. Perhaps. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Alright, and then this one I need to take out some things as well anyway. Right, put this back where it belongs, into this chest, I think. Sandstone. Endstone, this is right in here, I think. Yes. Okay. This here. It has, you know, it's perfectly fine. Simply the way these things go, you know. Right, let's go back and bring this all over. That one. Right. Okay. Absorb the stone. Well, the stone does not matter, this is not stone. Only the stone and the deep plate is what we care about. Yeah. See, okay. Oh, this is out. Oh, dang it, hold on. Let's go take a look at the handiwork before I... Oh no, it's too late. I'm failing at seeing my handiwork. I'm so sorry. Getting too distracted by everything else. Right, take this. What's the box? Is this one? It's right there. Okay. Let's complete this slate. There's that. Oh, hold on. Oh, this is mine. I think that was. Okay. Grab that. And this we can go in there, and then we take this one. Okay, so we go. Deep state, it's all around. Perfect. Okay, there's no more deep slate, so we are good to go. Hello. Alright. I think we officially say our work here is done. Alright. We'll come back here in a few hours. Let us go. Oh, sorry, I forgot to whistle this over here. Hold on. Right. Let's head back to our house. Put the remaining shulkers into the chest. We've got exactly 2 more. Look at that. We have filled the entire thing up with all of the other things. Very nice. Okay, then we take this all over one. Okay. Let's go back into the decorative chest for now. That's our normal. Let's go to the mobs. Well, no, it's not theft. It's technically just borrowing. I want to bring it back, you know. I'm not going to be stealing it forever, just enough until he wants to start that is gone, you know? Exactly, we are ransoming his stone and his other things, you know? Normal behavior, I think. Alright. Let's see, is anyone around that I can speak to? Paige and Skylar are around, but I would rather not speak with them right now because they are both being... So, okay. Here are the messages that they gave for Cobra, because I know you will probably see it later, but I'll let you read it now so you don't have to go through the special notice. I got notes from Skylar as well. I also got official wedding invitation from people. Hello.
Hi.
What are you doing at my home? Aside from normal things. It's fine. You don't need to explain yourself. Are you not going to say anything? Hello?
Wow, this is awkward. I was gonna deliver a letter.
Oh, well, I'm right here, so you can more than welcome to deliver it now if you wish. Is it for me? I did not mean to assume.
No, it's for one of your moths.
Oh, okay. Well, they are right upstairs, so you can bring it to them if you wish.
Okay, you. It's for you. Fuck.
What is that all about? Yeah. Oh, hold on a moment. Well, here, let me provide, let's go back to chapter that I can show you. Oh, no, so there's, what's that one? Once it turns to night, we can take a look around, but at least for right now, we can do, we can look at the notes at least. So, okay, so for context for Cold War, so we received these notes today in the mail, from both Skylar and Paige. The first one was from Skylar, this one. Dear Olivier, heads checking in. I know what you've been told. I know I meant it was comforting. Wasn't considering circumstances, but I can be there for all it's worth, from Skylar. And then this one is from Paige saying, Olivier, I apologize for not responding to your missive earlier. What has been happening lately is hard to keep up. I thought I'd let you know that I'm always here if you need someone to talk to, even if it's just to vent or get frustrations out. I was told that you know everything I was informed about today. I can imagine it's very hard for you right now, I suppose, in all this sympathy stuff. And I don't know. I know what they're trying to do, but sympathy for me feels like empty words after having lost so much, and after this whole thing happened with Alo, and they offered sympathy, and I told them how I felt about it, and it feels like they are just giving it back to me, and I don't know. It strikes me as demeaning, I think, in some ways, and that is what is troubling me. So I don't like it. This is like, so there's it in the daytime apparently, because this one block allows me to see vaguely in the distance. You can see our handiwork right over there, and then this one on this side is different, but I have to take a look a moment, I think. I have not taken a look at it yet. I can give it back if you would prefer. Hello?
Hi, if I left a space there, yeah, I mean...
Oh yes, a space, what a tragic change of pace from Skylar and Calidus.
I don't use that surname anymore. I haven't used it in a while.
Yeah, Skylar
Just Skylar.
Zerkan.
No, we'll be making new surnames.
Oh.
Hey, yeah, I mean, I told you the ring bearer thing.
Correct, you did, yes. I'm
Okay.
still grateful for that. Are you... what? It's being asked to on. That's fine. Just sit here and wait in case he comes back again. Be ready for it. Okay. Let's see what he had to say. Because he had to write it to me now, so let's take a moment. A moment of honesty. If I die this week, I might as well get it out. I've been putting on a brave face to most. I know it's like a certain death. I'm regretting every moment. Every part of my being is screaming at me to run. And I keep waiting for someone to tell me not to do this. Some people start lining up behind me, cutting off my path of escape. I want to be a coward more than ever. I was never a hero. I was never even a good person. I knew I want to read that line. Doroth leaves the path of destruction in his wake in the end. In the end, he uses who he can, then throws them away. I wouldn't care. Plenty of people do that. But there's people I promise to protect. I keep my promises. For what it's worth, I will keep my promise to you, Olivier. I'll speak to him first, at all costs, whatever the cost is. I feel sick. The thought of dying. And somehow worse. The thought you'd hate me. How effed up is that? The idea of you not liking me being as disgusting to me as the vision of my own mangled corpse. In an insane way, I think I love you. And I don't know how it happened. And I don't mean it in a romantic way or platonic way or whatever way. I just do. And I spent so long diagnosing why. Why I feel so attached, and if it's good or bad or fun or whatever. I think it's at first because you belong to a past I lost. A time I truly felt happy. Even if you annoyed me back then. But Zoroth belonged to that time too. And we see where we are. You stayed. You saw through me. And you stood out for what you saw. You may have been in the background of my best years. But you are one of the few in the forefront of my best days. So does it even matter why? Did I waste my time? You matter. Isn't that enough? Okay. Enough about me. I know you can't stand things that aren't about you. Skylar. You're wise. You're kind, you're fun, and you're someone with the heart to keep moving even as the world grinds to a halt. And I hope you stay yourself. I hope you find it in you to stay true to you. I hope you find more people to protect. And I hope you move on. I swear to be there for you and protect you from hurt. If this ends up in my death, please move on quickly. What do I say to say? I don't... find him. Is he in Shadow's Edge? Skylar? Skylar, are you around? Skylar? There's a book over here. The page right these? Is there a mailbox and everything? She made a little home for herself. The book geworfen, child. What is this? What is this? I think you're right. I do not know how I'm supposed to feel about everything. I feel angry, frustrated, sad. I do not understand why they want me dead. Helia said it herself. I am not important. I do not have power. I have done nothing. I keep struggling to sleep. These past few nights I have gone out to yell into the void. I scream, cry, or simply talk. I have never felt more alone. I'm staying here with people, and yet I feel alone in this place. I cannot trust many people anymore. I'm scared. Whenever I am alone, I feel as though someone is lurking on the corner waiting to kill me. I do not wish to be with my friends. I'm sure they do not want to have me constantly asking me to tag along with them. Skylar recently pet my head. I did not expect it to feel so nice. Should I continue reading this? These are our thoughts. But she wrote this down in plain sight for everyone to see. She put this here with the intention of one of us to read it. I've always struggled with physical affection. It's not something I'm unused to, and yet I think I need a hug. It's not something I feel comfortable asking someone for, and the person that usually asks me for hugs, well, now he's confirmed to be a goblin. I'd be upset about it, but I have already shed those years. I feel numb to this fact, and it's simply confirmation. Honestly, I want to have a full night's rest. It would be nice to curl around someone at night, so my wolf might feel a bit too warm for someone else. Do I deserve to die? The reason he gave for me wanting me dead is wrong. Skylar told me as much, but what if he has a valid reason? Lucette said that they will attack anyone who's with me if they stand in the way of killing me. What did I do to deserve this? I could understand if it was just me, but everyone else? Should I just run, isolate myself further so no one is killed because of me? No, honestly, I would rather die than go back to that lonely existence. Should I just let them kill me? Perhaps those I care about would be safer with me gone. But I want to live, I want to live, I want to live. Darn it. Damn it. As he says, it's hard to say. Is that so wrong? To want to live a life after everything I've endured? Perhaps my sins are just too unforgivable. Perhaps the murderer was right and I was made to die. A direct attack and recently my waystones were parked down facing the void. Atticus was in Wolvenshire. I do not like the thought that he was monitoring me. I'm lucky that Helia saw his outline. I cannot help but feel so alone. Even when I'm around my friends, I feel empty. You know, it is something similar to how I feel. I know exactly how that feels, to be fair. Is Skylar around? They are. At least potentially. What do I say? I don't want to deter them from their courage. You know, I have always wanted to tell Skylar my honest opinion about things. And you know, Oh. Why? Why? We are... No! Let me look into the distance dramatically in peace. Crazy. Okay, you're gone. But if I tell Skylar that I will... If I tell Skylar that I hate him, if I will hate him, if he kills off, then he won't do it. And I don't know... If Zoroth kills Skylar, then he's only just proven how tragic he's become. You know? Like, seriously. If Zoroth kills Skylar, then he's chosen his path. It's hard. I don't... He's my most loyal friend. The fact that he is alive today is something that I have yearned for my entire life, that I have known him. He is my friend. But do friends hurt each other like that? I don't... I don't want to expect that everything is going to be exactly as I expect it to be. It cannot be. If I let it be that way, then everything is going to fall apart. You know? I know, I want others, and I want them both to be my friends. I made so many friends. So many. I truly thought that all of them could remain that way. I don't want to see the bosses at odds. But if I tell Skylar, I'm going to compromise what little morality he has found to himself to have. At the same time, if I condone what Zoroth is doing, he has been killing one of the few people who has empathy for my circumstances. You know? I'm to consult with Arlo about this. Because you are a friend who I never... nothing like this ever happened to us when you are around. Even when I thought you were a goblin, I knew exactly what would happen. I knew what choice I was going to make. I loved doing cards with you so much I did not care what you did. Or who you would have done, as long as I knew you were by my side. If you hated me for whatever reason, then I would have to come to terms with it, but... why is it with Skylar and Zoroth? I feel so different. Like, I cannot bear to want to distrust them in this way, but at the same time I also have to. I'm having to be direct with Zoroth because it's the only way I can hear my emotions be felt, and then Skylar... I'm worried if I tell him what I'm feeling. No, you know what there's only one person I can talk to about this, and I was regretting the choice of having to talk to someone because I was worried about things, and I feel like I wrote some proudly, but I'm going to see if Paige is around. I need to ask her for advice. Can I talk with you? No, how do I write in a way? Hello, I'm sure you have probably read my letter by now. I have had more time to think today, and I would appreciate getting your advice about something to do with Skylar. See if Paige responds. Also, Kate, please go. Please go if you need to. You can go if you need to. Go, Kate. Get your shower in. You're not going to miss anything important. I promise you. If I die while you're gone, I'll pay you $100. How's that? Does it make you feel better? So what's the point that we tell you to go? You're supposed to get some value out of it. Exposure? No, gross. Not exposure. Here's a better one. If I die while you're taking your shower, then I will sit in a call with you for 2 hours straight and listen to you talk about boys. And by me, I mean Olivier, obviously, because that's who I am, you know? Clearly. Right. I will be there then. Come when you are ready. She's already here. Hello.
Hello.
How are you doing today?
Good as good as I can be.
That's fair. Would you mind coming up with me to sit at the chairs at the balcony?
I don't mind. Okay, I'm just going to make a quick group. No password, but just make it easier to hear. Did you get my letter earlier? I did.
I had time to think today, and I realized that with this particular matter in my head, you
are probably the only person that I can ask this question and expect a proper answer, at least right now. And I want you to give it to me completely honest. You know, I want to know your best opinion about it.
Alright.
Right now, I am torn between two friends I have known for a very long time. And I am struggling to know what to do because both of them are likely to come to a head very shortly. And I am worried that whatever happens, I will come to hate the other if they do something horrible. And so I wanted to ask you if you think I should talk to Skylar about this matter or so off and try to keep him from doing what he wants to do, or if I should support him.
It is a very difficult situation. Oddly enough, I'm kind of in the same boat with two of my best friends. I think you should always be honest about how you feel about things. You can only feel what you feel, and however they take that information, it's up to them.
Right.
Don't. Was this kind of situation? Suppose it all comes down to what you cannot excuse, and I think being honest is what Skylar needs. He's very worried about how you will think of him afterward, and they're very important to him. So knowing will help him a lot. Even if it's not an answer he doesn't want to hear, it's the truth.
I think the problem is in my head. I think I've known him for so long, Paige, and I know his heart, and he even told me in the book, and it was not wrong. And I think for the first time, I think Skylar knows exactly who he is, more than he ever used to. And I worry that if I tell him that I will hate him for this, that he will lose every ounce of courage he's gained. And Skylar has become someone unrecognizable from who I knew when I first met him. He was a despicable, deplorable person who only prioritized his own desires and thoughts. Did not care for anyone else other than his students and people who were the same as him. It was, we butted heads all the time. So often. I was optimistic, he was the pessimist, and we did not see eye to eye about anything at all. But after the war and after me coming back, you know, I've seen a change in him. He's grown compassionate and care. And he is willing to fight for other people than himself. And there was a time when I was his strongest supporter, you know. He said he wanted to die to himself, to become like Winter. And I was more than happy to let him do it because I knew it would be good for him. And now he's become someone that I cannot hope to even try to be like. And I'm the person who thinks that I can still care about someone who wants to murder a friend of mine simply because I've pledged myself to him years ago. And the problem is I don't even want to forsake that promise. I still want to be loyal to him, but I also want to be loyal to Skylar, and I want to be loyal to you, and I want to be loyal to Allah in the end. And I don't know if I can be loyal to everyone, but I want to be. And so Skylar, he knows his loyalty. He's picked it out. Zoroth has too, but if I tell Skylar how I feel, he will not do this. And then I wonder if he will hate himself for it.
Unfortunately, I think that's a decision he has to make for himself. Withholding information, try and steer him in a certain direction. I don't think anyone would like that. Don't have to be loyal to everyone. Should be loyal to yourself and what you think should be right. Everyone has their own moral code. Taylor and I were talking about that. We each decide what is right or wrong.
Maybe, but I don't know. I fear perhaps I really have no morality. I just want to keep my promises.
That is fine.
I just don't like seeing my friends fighting or in a place where they would want to kill each other. I don't want to see Zoroth killed. I want to see him realize how dumb he's being. And I want Skylar to be brave and be a hero and to become more than who he is.
Honestly, I think after he were to go through with it, don't think he would feel like it was him. Knowing him, he is only doing this for me, but honestly, I would prefer if he was not putting himself through this. I wish it could just be talked through, solved some way without having to fight.
I just want everyone to be able to be friends. I want them all to see that we should be all on the same side. Why cannot we not all get along? If this is all to do with the goblins, whatever circumstances are in, why do they feel the need to fight us? Why can we not just be all together one people?
I don't know. Unfortunately, everyone has their own motivations. Some decide that it is more important than everyone else.
But no one's life is worth losing everything. No, why does everyone think that murder is a solution to problems?
I don't know.
You know, we had a war where we saw people losing their lives every single day. And it, you know, it did not make things better.
Honestly, fighting only causes more problems. breeds more negative emotion. Revenge leads to revenge, leads to revenge. The never-ending cycle.
Exactly. I'm really grateful for you know that?
I try my best to help.
I'm grateful for you because you're you, not because you're helpful for me. I mean, that's a side effect, certainly, but I appreciate that you can look at me and not judge me when I don't even know if I'm a good person or an evil one.
Good and evil are relative to everyone's experiences. You are just you, and that is enough.
Do you mind if I lean into a little bit?
I don't mind.
Just for a moment. I really like the way that you're far. I don't know. It would not matter if you had far or if you did not, if you were whoever. I appreciate your companionship and who you are.
I'm glad.
I'm really sorry that I put you on the sidelines a lot. For a lot of things. I think there was a part of me that holds romance to such a level that I don't know if I can ever achieve what I'm looking for. I think it is part of the reason why I can now say that I love Darlo, because he is dead and no longer able to hear me say it. And so I want you to know, Paige, that I love you and care about you a lot. That as a good friend of mine, a certain Skylar said, sometimes love can be more than just platonic or romantic. Sometimes it can just be. And I want you to know that that's the feeling I have for you.
I understand. In that case, I love you too.
I'm glad. Thank you for your honesty with me.
Of course, I try my best to be honest.
Even when I'm talking about a situation that could possibly mean that you are at quite a risk.
Mm. There's always been a risk. Many people would want me dead for what my family did. Just wish I knew the reason why.
Well, I think that is, we simply must ask a lot of questions. That's one thing I'm not afraid to do.
You know, I became an end citizen today.
Really? How exactly
Very
did that
quick.
happen?
I don't know. Rowena suggested it to me, and so the paperwork went through, and now I am dual citizen.
That simple?
Apparently.
Also,
I don't-
no.
it's-
What sort of paperwork is it? Did you just say I page want to be a citizen? Did you have any tests or anything to verify if you knew any laws or if you would do nothing?
It was simply, I understand the laws and I will obey them, and I signed it. Say hi, Vestal, Vincent, and Rowena. And that was it.
Anyone could be an end citizen then. No offense to you. I mean, you're great, but that's what?
I think it's a certain level of I think the emperor and the advisor have to like you, apparently.
Oh, if it's that simple, then I should have tried applying for Overworld citizenship ages ago. I could go there and visit all the time and not have any trouble.
I have no doubt that you would have gotten it so fast.
But
Tyler's only took so long because he's a dark magician.
But you know, I think it is hard to say. I am so wishy-washy sometimes. But you know, I think for me, being an end citizen has become part of who I am. You know, I am not from the overworld. I certainly love it and its people. But would I call myself a citizen of it? I do not know. I think I have learned recently that my history has indicated that I truly am from the end. If nothing else, the trauma and darkness in my heart, it is very endearing of me. I don't know if I can escape that from simply becoming another citizen of a different realm. At least for me.
There's darkness in every realm.
I guess so.
My family was quite the darkness.
But you know,
It is beautiful, and I think that's quite a reflection. It's dark. There's light in it, and it shines so brightly whenever you get.
I agree. Well, it is nice to be in the dark, you know? It can be comforting.
Yeah.
You know, before I get myself the courage to go find Skylar and tell him how I feel, there are some things that I can tell you, and you'll be the first person to know outside of certain people.
All right.
But after all has been said and done, and you know, I'm no longer under a wanted warrant, Vincent asked the court if they would still be interested in having me be an heir to the end. And well, I am now.
Oh.
Ready to circulate in everything.
Well, I can think of no one more deserving of it than you.
Well, I hope I can prove it true. Even though I'm not going to be like a
Okay.
Apollo or Kostark or Helen, I think I'm too unorthodox for that.
You care about people. You want all to get along. Think about diplomacy before going to arms. I think that's a perfect ruler.
Thank you. For now, my plan is simply just to be. I will remain in Vincent's shadow. And he's told me that when I am ready, then I can take on whatever responsibility there is to have.
I think you will do very well.
Thank you. I hope so. Well, thank you for talking with me. Do you happen to know where Skylar is?
No, but I can locate him for you.
Oh, it's okay. I can always ask him for myself too. I was simply curious. It is humbling sometimes to talk with somebody after you have, you know, sent them a letter basically saying, oh, you know,
I appreciate that you're being so sympathetic, but I also do not like sympathy. Go away. Because I sent a letter to you, and then I sent a letter to Skylar as well.
Yes, we had both read them. Well, not out loud to each other, because that's kind of weird. But we both did receive them and acknowledge them around the same time.
I see.
I understand not liking sympathy. I suppose it's just when you don't really know what to do, and all you can really give unless the person tells you what they need.
I think that is true. And I think, I don't know, I think for me, sympathy sometimes feels like this is not meant to be any sort of analytical way, but sympathy is more for the person who is giving it than it is for the recipient. And I think just sometimes I don't want to be told that I am here for you. I simply just want someone to say, you will be okay. Do not let this take you over. You know? I want words of encouragement, but I don't like open promises. You know? Some people like ambiguity. I want someone to just tell me, Olivier, you are being difficult right now. Stop that. You can... You know, kindness is important, but I think firmness is valuable. I mean, it's why I clung to such strong personalities like Zorroth and Skylar. I like when people tell me what to do. At least in the sense of, you know, I like when people tell me what to do, but I don't want them to assume what I do. It is difficult.
Well, I hope to learn and to understand you better. I can't really do that if I don't know.
It is it's not always a conversation that has to be had, I think, unless you are in dire circumstances.
I in the struggle with understanding people a lot of the time. I was raised very isolated. Wasn't meant to be a part of society. So I'm still learning.
Well, you know, I think it is okay to stumble around sometimes. It allows you to find people that you can connect with better than if you have to stick inside your own box all the time.
I'm glad that you're one of the people I'm close with.
I'm glad too. See, I'm reach out to Skylar. We'll see if he says anything. I know it is late. Also, I like how Skylar's been leaving breakfast for you. It's so sweet.
Oh, Amma woke up recent.
Ah, good.
She's her condition does not look great. She will likely recover given time.
That's good to hear. I'm glad. I'm glad this place, you know, my mother made this place as an outpost where she did experiments and other things. Not bad ones, but, you know, wants to figure out more about the things in the world. And she also, I know, used it as a clinic. So I think for her to know that people have been protected here during such stressful times would be an honor to her legacy.
Well, don't plan on leaving until things are solved, unless something happens here, which I hope not.
I don't think so. War came to Shadow's Edge once. And I don't think it will ever come again.
I trust you. And if you say it's safe here, then it.
Safest place I know.
Thank you for I've said this before, thank you for letting me stay here, but thank you for wanting to show me it. Since it's something important to you.
It is. But you know, some place cannot always be special if you cannot share it with other people. Sometimes you need to have something that is your own, but right now, circumstances require that what is my own can become what is also ours. You know, for other people. We cannot be individuals in the midst of all this. Well, Skylar seems like they are perhaps interested in talking. I'm going to see where they want to speak.
Alright.
And then, we'll see if I can, let him know. Maybe let's give her one more piece of advice. Skylar says he wants to go anywhere I'd like. Where do you think I should have this conversation with Skylar? You could pick one place to go. Where do you think this conversation would best be had?
I think he is most comfortable at the Spellbound Order.
Okay.
Since it was his own space.
Right. Then I will ask him, and if he says yes, then that will be where we go. He's already there. Perfect.
Alright,
Right.
he's doing the exam soon.
Oh,
Figures he'd be there.
okay. Then I will head there. And then once I talk with him, I'll probably retire after. But I can send you a message to let you know that I'm heading to bed.
Alright. I'm just going to be building. I'm
Oh,
building a place.
well, I'm glad to hear that. Alright, because well, I assumed if you're an Indarian citizen now, you probably are going around a bit now.
I spent the day flying around, and I like the lantern woods.
They are
Very
very
nice.
pretty. Yes.
I found one that's right next to a big lake. I
Oh,
get
nice.
to have both.
That's a wonderful compromise.
It's-
You have to
it's,
go to me sometime.
when I finish building, I build when I am was nervous or anxious.
You
and
mentioned that.
with my current project being compromised, I found a new one, I suppose.
Oh, this was not like this before.
No, Skylar added it.
Well, I knew
He
this
said he would
whole
remove it whenever he
platform.
was.
What? It's okay. This is his home for now. He can do whatever he wishes, I suppose. It's alright. Okay, I'm going to head to Spellbound Order then and talk to
Alright.
Skylar. If you need anything, let me know.
We'll let you know.
Thank you. Thank you for your advice, Paige. I appreciate you.
Oops.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Voidling man.
Widling man who?
Voidling man who wants to come and talk to his handsome Crystallian friend.
Well, the handsomest of them all.
Indeed.
Though, I must say, Zazel hasn't shown up yet, so... You know, Mayrin and I are trying to reach him, but...
Oh, did he disappear after his very brief appearance during my bachelor party?
Yeah.
I see. Am I allowed to come in properly?
Yeah, sure. You're welcome in here.
Okay.
And, right, apple pie.
Oh. Very kind to host, even though I'm invading your space.
Hey, I'm the best when it comes to hosting guests.
I guess now you are.
And because I treat my guests so well, that means when I'm visiting, I should be treated well too.
I suppose you're right. Okay. I do not wish to waste your time or mine, and I also want you to know that the reason I'm saying these things is because I care a lot about you, Skylar. I have thought a lot about what we talked about before. And my honest, most sincere thought is that if you are to go after the wolf, and if you were to kill him, I would still care about you, but I don't know if I could ever look you in the eye in the same way ever again.
Of course.
But
Of course.
I don't want you to not be brave because of how I feel. If there's something you want to do.
I don't know. I don't fucking know what I'm doing. You want me to do this with conviction? I don't even know. You want me to be sure? The only thing that I know for sure is that the people I promised to protect are in danger. And I keep my damn promises. If there's one thing that I've kept about myself, is that I keep my promises. Everything else about me has become a deceitful mess. If there's one thing about me that's still honest, it's my promises.
Right.
If there's one thing that's still true about me, it's the fact that I won't let the people around me get hurt.
So then, why do you have to kill the wolf to accomplish that?
He tried to kill Paige. In the most calculated way possible. He got others involved, threatened the lives of people to make sure she ended up dead. Furthermore, our safe place, Shadow's Edge. He has full access to that. The people I love are actively in danger. Every moment he breathes. It's as simple as that. If I don't kill him, is he going to kill the people around me first?
He tries, then he's only confirming that he's become a monster. For what he tried to do in the shadows, he can no longer do. Well, everything he's done, every sin he's tried to commit has been brought into the light.
I was giving myself a way out of this. I approached you, I approached Ophelia, hoping that it wasn't him, even though it was obvious. Because that's the kind of person he is. I know he was only really using me in the past. You made that pretty damn clear. Well, me, the Spellbound Order in general, was never that personal. It was how he did it. The fact he's also aligning with those that want to take down the kingdoms. That puts Amma in direct threat. As a matter of fucking fact! The stupid wither stuff almost killed her! She was out of it for days! In a single day, I almost lost Amma and Paige. And then you're always around him. What if he does something to you? What if he decides you're no longer useful? What if he just throws you away? And you end up hurt just like Ophelia did.
I mean, I've already been hurt by him more than enough times to count. And you know what? It's not because I don't stick with him because I think he's good. It's never something I've cared about. I've stuck by his side because he's my friend. And it's the same reason why I've stuck with you all these years. Even when you are someone who despised me and hated who I was.
Why? We weren't friends back then.
But we talked. We spoke. You showed me with your actions more than anything that you didn't care, perhaps in the way that you do now. But you still bothered to speak to me. You gave me attention. And I don't know,
Were you really that fucking desperate for attention? Sorry,
No. In fact, I wasn't. I had more than enough friends. I think I just have a different philosophy when it comes to friendship. I truly do believe that if I know someone for long enough and it's someone I have spoken to for enough times, they are my friend.
It's a really shitty philosophy, Olivier.
Well, look what's brought me now. I'm hurt, yes, but I also have friends everywhere. Across every kingdom. In every position of power. And all I know is that when I was on the run, there was not a single person who wanted to see me dead or anything happen to me.
Can't argue with solid evidence.
And perhaps I'm an exception. I don't know. All I know is that the world could certainly use more friendship than it could use murder. And that applies not just to you, but also to the person that we are both upset with right now.
If I let him go, who's to say he won't make another attempt on Paige? Who's to say one of the things he causes won't take someone I love away from me? Again, the damn Wither thing. Let's be clear, that was definitely their cover-up. It was directly after Paige got away. Who's to say in the crowds of people that end up hurt, someone I love won't get caught if I don't act?
I'm not asking you to not act. You wanted to know my thoughts. And so I want you to know. And it has nothing to do with you. You know, if I get confirmation that it was Atticus or one of the other goblins who moved the waystone that killed Arlo, I would never be able to forgive them either. If the Roth killed Paige, I would not be able to forgive him for it. And if you kill the Roth, I cannot say any different. I wanted you to know.
To do this. I just want to run away. When I first came to you, I wasn't sure yet. And I still had the space to back away. Now there's a line of people behind me.
Mhm.
I don't give a shit about them calling me some kind of hero, whatever the fuck that means. I'll be honest, it's not even about doing the right. I'm not even scared of like, oh, if I'm doing the right or wrong thing. I'm just scared about dying.
I think that's fair. You finally created a legacy that will outlive you.
I don't give a shit about the legacy. I'm not gonna be there to see it. I'm just lost. And every time I turn to somebody to just get me to turn away, like, every time I look at Amma, I feel braver. Like, I could do this for others. But then the moment I'm alone, it's gone. All I can think about is how I'll die or how I'll survive and lose you. I just don't know anymore. Why couldn't you have talked me out of this some days ago?
Because I didn't want you to lose the things you've gained.
What the fuck have I gained?
Skylar, you are a changed person. You have things you fight for now. You never fought for anything other than yourself. And now you do care. And I know that you are screaming inside of yourself that you wish you could run away. But the Skylar Road would have just run away. You wouldn't have even questioned it. You would have just gone. You would have made a new name for yourself. You would have gone into hiding. You would have used your list of 5 things you do to escape from trouble. And instead, you are choosing to stick to your path. You're choosing to be here. You're choosing to put yourself through pain because you care. And I didn't want to stop you because I did not want to cause you to lose the new person that you have become. Because it is you. You are brave. You are stronger than you think you are. You have disciplined yourself to become more than just a cowardly person. You are no longer the person I see in the picture behind you. You've become so much more than that.
What went so fucking wrong?
Well, there was a war. There was a big fat war. And a lot of people dying because of disagreements.
Let me get this straight. You'll hate me, but you don't want me to run away.
Yeah.
So is that just it? Are we doomed?
I don't know. Perhaps I'll just need to learn how to hate you.
I don't want to hate you again. I don't. Hey, what's something that's fun to do?
Like, are you looking for something adventurous or are you looking for just something nice?
Whichever.
Well, I seem to recall a certain time when you and I hung out inside the pen with goats. And they roamed around and, you know, we laughed and had a good time. That was something fun.
How about we do that?
Right now?
Maybe, or sometime this week, if, you know... I don't know when the Thingiverse may happen, right? It could be any minute.
But then you know what? How about let's take a moment. It does not need to be long. Let's go. See some goats. And then...
Well, this time, right? Before... I die or... you hate me. Whichever one. One last time as friends.
Sure. Go.
You can write me down as your escort now.
Oh, to the overworld?
Yeah, that was where the goat... Wait, we took the goats out of there. Where's a good goat pen?
You can go to the agricultural district.
Oh, you're right.
I come here a few times, you know. Not just because the veterinarian, but also because I take care of Apollo's animals. Which, by the way, I have learned something new. I am no longer afraid of chickens anymore, as much as I was.
Really?
I found a good therapy for that.
What's the therapy?
Do you really want to know?
Yeah. I'm curious.
Well, I take them all. Why are they all targeting you?
Goats hate me.
No, they don't hate you.
Meanwhile, you're one with the goats.
They always go for the ones they love the most. At least, unless Bart has been lying to me this entire time. Oh. There we go.
You know, I should, just in case, actually punch something else, though. I don't want to accidentally kill a goat.
That's fair. I can put on a charm if you want, and you can punch me.
Olivier.
That's what
The
the mix
options were there.
You know, I don't know. I'm just simply saying, you know. Never mind. But no, if you really want to know the solution that I found, it is to take a warp stone and bring all the chickens to the bottom of a pit and kill them with a sword that turns them into skunk, and then you feel better.
I mean, I'm a Crystallian. I kill random things to let off steam. So you know what? That makes sense.
It was just therapeutic. I think sometimes the problem with fear is that if you let it build up, then it can overtake you. And sometimes the only way to face it is simply do that which you despise the most.
You're really not helping me look forward to this.
No, I just...
Not something I should be looking forward.
No, exactly. I think the unfortunate thing that I think is the worst part about it all, Skylar, is I think if you are to do this, you have to do it with all the weight that it carries. Because otherwise, then you are simply treating it as if it is a loose life. You know? It is isn't it not the thing that you said the rulers were the worst at?
True. The difference is I'm not a ruler. That's not a moral code I need to.
No,
It's not my job to apply that kind of moral code to myself, right?
not necessarily, but at the same time, you've also, you know, like the princesses and the princes and kings and kingdoms, you have your subjects that you care about, your friends, and you are acting on their
Yes,
behalf.
my loyal subjects, my friends.
I mean, think about this. Spellbound Data is sort of like its own little kingdom, no? You have your, you know, court, who are your elders and your teachers. You have your citizens, who are your students.
I think it will carry weight. It's difficult for me to feel any sort of care or empathy for anyone, really. There are moments of exceptions to that, and those that remained after the war, I cared about them deeply. I've taught myself to detach from Agni, Zeroth. I don't think it's ever gonna fully work.
Perhaps not. I do not.
After all, Agni and I go way back, right?
You do. And, but you know, I think you have at least one difference other than me. I think you are more than just promises, Skylar. Whereas,
Really?
yes, I do. I think they certainly make you who you are. But at the same time, I also think you've made a promise to yourself to become more than who you are. And by that logic, you've succeeded.
I'll miss you.
I'll miss you too.
Look, you got me crying again!
It's all the goats.
It is the goats. They're just too beautiful.
Yeah. Did I tell you that my father was the goat captain?
No? Wait, isn't your dad dead?
Oh, did I ever get the chance to tell you about the book I got for my parents? Well, good thing I guess I remember that. A few weeks ago, no, remember when you saw the sleepwalker?
Yeah.
Back on that time, before then, I had asked the sleepwalker to do me a favor, and I had done a sort of magic ritual by instinct to summon them into my body to do the task I wanted them to do.
The sleepwalker explained that part.
Right. But when I woke up, shortly a few days after, there was a book that was written by my mother and my father. Because apparently, when they died, the trauma of the experiment my mother did linked them to my void marks. And so they were living on for me until they decided no longer to do that. Or they had no more power to do so. And they told me a lot of things. That was one of them.
I was fucking half right! I am a fucking genius! I told you! I told you so! I fucking told you so!
You did. You did tell me so. You are not wrong. You know, maybe this is why I'm glad I trusted you with all that. You certainly did more than Zoaf ever did for me.
Hey, at least I got a leg up on him with that.
You did.
I mean, come on, I had only half the time to do it.
I know, and you figured out that puzzle that was given to them?
Not even half, like a fifth.
You did a lot. And, you know, I can't remember if they wrote anything specifically about you, but I have a feeling they respected you. Even
Really?
though they never met you.
I don't know. They were really rude to me, but like, in a kind of way. Okay, you know when there's somebody that you're in an argument with, right?
Mm-hmm.
And no matter what you do, they're just winning? That's what it felt like.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Like always, the kind of like they always tell you something and it's like, no, this is mine. I'm winning this argument. You must obey what I say.
Yes! Like, you think you just got the most banger response you could have ever thought up.
Mm-hmm.
And then they just laugh at you, say, ah, cute. And then you suddenly feel really fucking stupid.
Oh, right. I don't know. I don't know if my father was that way exactly when I knew him, but from what I...
Well, that kind of energy. It was more of the,
What?
oh, this is entertaining.
Oh, no. I think it's funny. The sleepwalker, because it was a combination of both my mother and my father, I think it took a mix of both their worst traits. My mother was the more snarky one of the two. My father was very direct and straightforward. Again, I think I've mentioned this more than once, but my father reminds me a lot of Zoroth, and my mother reminds me a lot of you.
You did actually mention that.
I think it's true. You know, maybe that is another reason why I'm so drawn to both of you, and why I do not think... why I do not think I can ever be able to compromise my loyalty I have for both of you. I do not think that will ever be broken, no matter what. And
For what it's worth, I get it. What goat laid an egg?
I don't think it was the goats. I think it's probably the chicken across the way. Like the head. Or we can just pretend it's a goat egg. You know, it's fine. You know, goat eggs are great.
Yeah. Yeah, have a goat egg.
Oh, thank you. I will go home and I will leave it to goat egg, and it will be great. And I'll make a goat omelet later.
For what
Yes.
it's worth, I get it. I think if you or Mayrin now or Amma ever did the worst thing ever, I think I would stay by your side. And I think if any of you ended up on opposing sides, I wouldn't know what to do. I mean, hell, there was that time Amma betrayed me. She backtracked afterwards, but... I don't know how I would have reacted if... Well, it's Mayrin. I think Mayrin will be my priority, but between you and Amma, it's difficult. You're my best friend.
I understand. I'm thankful I don't think we ever have to be on opposite sides. You know, I think I was very grateful that when there was the time when the general wanted me, I think she already knew what decision she was going to make. Otherwise, I doubt she would have actually let me get away.
Oh, I absolutely did not need to be there.
No, but you still showed up. You still came there, and you still supported both of us at the same time.
That's what I do. I find little loopholes.
You're pretty good at that. Now they're getting into it.
How can we get Seraph to stop? How can we get Seraph to just leave? Do anything else?
Well, from what I know about him, it's simply a matter of communicating in a language that he understands. We know what he wants, which is to remove the border. We know he is hoping to accomplish that at whatever cost it takes. I have a feeling that whatever he's hoping to achieve with the goblins has something to do with that. There'd be no other reason he would want to cooperate with him now. I mean, he doesn't have no problem with it either. But I don't know. He's
We're going
something
to be
that
studying the border together. That's the day that it's meant to happen.
oh,
If I can find something else then for him, get him to fuck off with the bullshit he's pulling. Maybe.
what are you thinking?
I don't know anything about the border is the problem.
Well, what did you say the other day? Maybe we need to talk to the princesses about it. See what they know. I don't know. It is last-ditch effort, and I unfortunately know Zoroth as much as anyone. I think part of the reason why I was not going to oppose you before is because I know he is a stubborn man. Very stubborn. But I also know that he told me that he no longer is interested in upholding any contracts anymore. If we can give him something better, he will not hesitate to drop whatever he is doing for the goblins. That I can guarantee.
If I can find something, anything else, I will.
Well, then, maybe you don't need to do it alone. Maybe it's time I finally did what I was best at.
That is.
You know, being a friend, getting information, talking to people, being a shadow, you know? I don't want you to have to burden everything yourself, Skylar. Especially if I'm asking you to do this. Because, you know, the easier way out would simply be to kill him. Really. The only reason why you're not even considering it is simply because of the fact that I don't want you to.
Obviously.
And if that is the expectation I'm putting on you, then I must also pay the price.
I think I need to ask you again. Though a different question. Will you help me stop Seraph? In a different way.
I will, and I won't even say what we both know is to be said, but to do what you're asking me to do right now, I will do whatever I have to.
I might still end up needing to kill him if we don't do this. If it's between letting him roam and with, you know, his current intentions. If it's between keeping people in danger, I'll still go down my first path. But if there is a different option...
Then I will help you find it. And I will do my part too. I will do my best to persuade him all I can. I think I've already started well. Skylar, do you want to know some laws I've broken recently?
Sure, put them on me.
Well, first of all, I'm saying this as myself as Olivier, as well as now Viscount Olivier Kandide II of the End. But I traveled to the yeah, I traveled to the overworld. I raided his house, stole all his cobblestone and all his stone and all his
And you
cobbled deep
left
slate.
letters that could get Rowena in deep shit, yeah.
No, I left letters specifically that indicate that I'm upset with him, that he is a dumb face, and then I
My
left us
guy!
Razortron,
You
and I put
shared
endstone everywhere.
information that there are two people who could have leaked to you.
Okay.
I mean, hey, as long as you're aware, right?
He did me wrong. He did me wrong. He could have told
no,
me
no, I'm
about all
just
of this, and he
saying-
did not. So therefore, he has to bear the consequences. I messed with his home.
No,
messed with everything.
Olivier, let me spell this out for you.
Mm-hmm.
The person bearing the consequences of mean letters indicating that you know things that you shouldn't is the person who told you the information.
Okay, well, he doesn't know that she told me.
Okay, there are two people who could have told you. One
Who's
of
this?
them's likely going to bear the consequences.
Well, who's the other person?
Well, the other person's Lucette.
Oh.
Basically, yeah. I saw that shit over there. I actually took away the letter that mentioned at least the working of the goblins thing, but the others I left around.
Took away my
because-
letters?
No, only one of them. The one that mentioned him working with goblins.
But that's important. I want him to know I don't like that he did that.
Yeah, okay. Get him to tell you that information and then react to it.
But I already know. Why would I want him to tell me twice?
Did your brain cells just leave your body?
No, Skylar. I want him to know that I'm upset with everything that he has done.
Okay. Keep it vague. I mean, honestly, I
You just-
don't give too much of a shit. Fuck Rowena, but do you want Rowena to get consequences for this? Because like if you don't care, then that's fine.
Well, it's more the fact that if I'm not direct with him, he's not going to get it. If I use vague things, he's just going to look at it and say, who cares? This is not matter. I need to tell him to his face exactly how I feel, because it's the only way he's going to understand it and get it through his thick skull.
Okay, so just to be clear, is this a fuck Rowena? I just want him to know I'm angry. Olivier, if that's the choice you're making, I need you to be aware of that choice.
I don't want Rowena to die. She's in love with Zack, and Zack needs to be happy.
Okay. Then we think about our actions.
But I don't want to. I want to just tell him I'm angry. Why do I have to think about what I'm saying first?
Okay, make a choice of what you want to happen here.
Can I at least take the letter and look at it and then revise it if I want to?
Yeah. I have it at the spellbound order.
Well, good thing no one checks the spellbound data for anything, otherwise perhaps they'd find it there.
What were you saying?
Oh, never mind. There's nothing you need to worry about. You know, it's just me being sassy to you.
You have lost your sass privileges.
Excuse what?
Here you go.
Okay. Oh, but this was the best one. I told him he was a dumb face. Why did you have to get all the? I have to just revise
Well, if you need
this.
to Look, you're probably giving away the fact you know anyway, but you're gonna have to think up a real good reason you found out.
I'm just going to do creative because I'm not going to. Well, I don't know. I don't want to lie to him. I just need to figure out how to be honest without telling him.
Yeah, that can work out. No, because look, I'd be perfectly fine if the approach was just, I'm angry, fuck Rowena, but, you know.
If it weren't for
We need to
Zach,
be
I would
aware.
not care, honestly. But they're getting married this week. That'd be a horrible way. You know, does anyone have any objections to this wedding? I do. I want to murder you because you spoiled the fact that I was working with goblins. And then everyone goes, and then it's like, wait, you're not getting married to Zach? And then it's like, no, I'm going to murder her. And it's like, oh no! And then everything is so sad. Everyone's running around and it's crying
You're
and
right,
screaming.
that's exactly how it would go.
And then I'd be sad because everyone would be dying and it'd go against what I want. And so I don't know. And she also made me she gave me the nice talk around. I feel bad for that. I don't want to make her have to deal with that. Why did you have to go and see? But this is the whole point though. Why did she have to go and tell me and not him? He should have been the one to tell me.
Probably because it would have been inconvenient for you to know.
But why? I literally do nothing different.
I can't read his mind.
I know.
If I could, we wouldn't be in this mess.
I know, he's dumb face. He's just a big fat dumb face all the time. And I hate it. But I also love him. And Why? Why do people do this, Skylar? Why do they have to be complicated?
Yeah, it would be nice if people were just like 2 traits written on a piece of paper and just walked around with like that piece of paper
Right.
stuck on their foreheads.
Exactly. It'd be so nice. So nice. I don't know.
But look, if we're gonna be trying to pull some real smart moves, we're gonna be having to really think about the consequences of our actions here.
Well, there's a lot of consequences to deal with, if I'm honest.
Yeah. Well, we gotta pick between which ones we're willing to take and which ones we're not.
Right. Okay. But then I guess I'll have to worry
It's kind of how I got Lucette to tell me everything accidentally.
Oh, I see. So that is the means I have to say.
You essentially need to use the fact that you already know information to extract it from others. So, with Lucette, for example, she was feeling really guilty for trying to help kill Paige. So she brought up something adjacent. So she was like, oh, if you had to choose between killing 1 and 5 people, which would you choose? So I called her out on her bullshit and said, well, you're not telling me the full story, are you? Because you're basically wanting me to answer that, you know, only 1 person should die, and you're not giving me any context. Sounds more like you just want me to say something and reassure you in your choice. So then she gave me more context, and more, and more, and then she gave me information I didn't even know.
Well,
And we're strangers.
yeah. I mean, I guess one thing I have to my advantage is, technically speaking, is that Rolf did sort of tell me a lot of things, but didn't tell me a lot of things.
Okay.
Does that make sense? I had a very strange conversation with him before that same day, earlier. Because he was telling me all about the case that he was investigating with Paige, and he was telling me about all his theories, and he was saying about how he was very clearly not the best suspect, even though he was the most suspicious person involved in the case.
Well, we can figure out the fact that he obviously killed Paige the way I did.
I mean,
You
try to
don't
kill
need-
Paige?
Yeah.
Because Paige is still alive, unless she's been replaced by a goblin
yeah,
and you're
try
just on
to-
secretly
try to kill-
goblins. Is that what you're trying
Tried
to
to
tell
kill
me?
Paige. Yeah, that's actually what's happening.
Oh goodness gracious.
But yeah, tried to kill Paige. We figured it out the same way I did. The fact that Paige heard a shriekling roar, and all the shrieklings were accounted for. You didn't need to be told that by anyone who was in on it. There's literally no other person who could have done it.
Right.
So there you go. You have information that you figured out without someone getting in trouble for it.
Right, or at least
Honestly,
directly.
yeah.
I guess you're right. It does make sense. Because I will admit, after you were talking with Fafar, I was sort of like, it makes a lot of sense. It's also the reason why I didn't want to disagree with you, because I think you're making complete sense. I just, again.
Okay. So that's information you can be completely honest about knowing. Your excuse for knowing just changes.
Right. But I guess to be fair, I just never explicitly stated in my letters. I just simply said that I knew. I didn't not say how I knew. So maybe it's something-
Exactly! Everything else you can blame on that. It's just the fact that he's working with goblins that becomes more suspicious. But that you can bring up slowly. Atticus is already highly suspected. So you could come up with a bunch of reasons to justify why you suspect him. And during my investigation, and I'm fully willing for you to use any evidence I found on my own, I found single block holes on the way to the place where Paige was killed. Almost killed. I keep saying it as if it happened. It didn't happen.
Right.
Ones that would have been made by a wolfkin.
Right. Oh, you mean like you think that is Atticus is for that side of things that it was not?
Oh,
Paige?
Atticus was definitely there. Yes. We know for a fact that Atticus was there.
Oh, I did not realize that. I
Yes.
got you.
So, you know, you can bullshit. Like, yes, that isn't an actual connection, but you can play smart and say that you made that connection.
Perhaps. But I think I have to be careful with how smart I pretend to be, because I do not think I'm all that smart in the first place.
Hmm.
I think I
Of
have
course.
I think I have to
But
do a
see-
mix of leaning
see
on
what you
instinct.
Exactly. See what you can figure out. With Atticus, you can honestly just say that you have a nasty feeling about him.
But the problem is I don't. I think he's still so handsome. He's got that roguish grin on his face.
He is really hot.
He's so
though.
handsome. And
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Him, like, I hate him. But like, fuck him. It's on site with him.
Oh wow.
But, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. The fact that he is, like, you know, capable of murder makes him somehow even a little hotter. But still on site.
Oh. I don't know if I don't think I'd go that far, but you know, I thought his anarchistic ideas were very interesting to me.
Yeah, you know, you've gotten way less lawful over time.
I don't know if I was very much to begin with. I just care about people
Yeah,
and animals.
true. Though you used to claim to be, at least.
Maybe
We had
I
a
did.
conversation about it in the past.
No, I think you're right. I don't know. I think it's strange. After this whole sleepwalker business, I think I've realized I'm much more morally grey. And no, I was even talking about it with Paige earlier today, saying about how everyone sort of has their own version of right and wrong, and
Oh, we were talking about that exact thing
yeah.
earlier.
And I don't know. I think I still ascribe to what I think is right. I just think what I think is right is not what everyone else thinks is right all the time.
I was talking about it to my crystals when Paige walked in, so we talked about
I
it.
see.
Paige talked to you about it.
Indeed, and now we're talking about it again. It's full circle.
Oh my goodness, this just keeps coming up.
Exactly. And see, one of my crystals is also sorry. One of my moths is also one of your crystals. So then I know it is
Oh
full
my
circles, right?
goodness.
Because they're playing it also here. Look at that.
Yeah, I was explaining to my crystals how morality doesn't actually exist.
You know, I like that life a lot better. But goodness. But okay, all right.
Yes.
I'm going to write a different letter in this note that would better explain, quote unquote, how I know the information I possess.
Mm-hmm.
And
Don't feel like you need to over-explain, but I would say like something like some kind of accusation of it couldn't have been anyone but you type deal
right.
would be the smart path to go down.
I think that is fair.
Considering that in the worst case scenario we're still fighting, I'm willing to bear the brunt of the blame of you knowing things.
Oh, but that's not your fault. If it is to
you
be
know what I
bound by
mean.
anyone, if it comes down to it, I would rather Rowena take the blame other than you.
I mean, yeah, fuck Rowena, but I mean the fact that if this plan fails, Zaraf and I are fighting anyway.
Right.
And it won't be just me.
No.
Can you believe it? There's an entire free courts behind me.
Why is it that the courts have to go behind murder and not trying to do something nice? Why?
Yeah,
Why?
no! Why do you think I'm this panicked? This shit's official now!
I know you are going to become the executioner for their will.
Yeah, and I really don't like that, if I'm honest.
Exactly. So, you know what? I've declared that this plan will not fail, because it cannot fail, so therefore it has to. Just like with the whole bachelor party, you know? This, not bachelor party, bachelor event. It cannot fail, therefore it won't.
Olivier, that plan failed.
It did, no! It only failed because Arlo was not there, because the goblins interfered. It would have worked
It still
exactly.
failed! Why would you use an example of a plan that failed? You're not making me feel good!
What else am I supposed to say? But the plan has worked, Skylar. You know what? I think sometimes we just have to let ourselves be delusional until it is too late, so that we can at least breathe. Alright?
Okay.
If we are always
you
worrying
know,
all the
it's-
time and not being at least a little bit delusional, then we have nothing to live for anymore.
We're back on our delusional arc.
When were we ever left it? When were we not delusional, Skylar? That is the one thing that binds the two of us.
I hate that. You're right.
Everyone else is like, we're so grounded, we're so normal, and we're just like, you know
I
what?
don't think anyone realizes just how deep in our delulu we get next to each other.
We have to. It's the only way we can cope.
Oh, fuck, I needed this.
I don't know, I don't understand. I don't get how it works, but it does, and I'm so glad it does. Alright.
Hey, if it works, I can help Zaroff flee from the courts.
You know, if we can
No
buy...
promises, okay?
No promises. But you know, if we can buy him, then if we can manage to get Zoroth in this way, I will personally pay for your and Amatorasu's entire wedding. Everything. Anything.
Oh, I'm holding you to that.
That is the one promise I will make. I am the Viscount now. I can use the entire Adalian vault to fund your wedding.
Oh, I'm draining that fucking vault.
I would do it. All you have to do is that when you're getting married, you have to say sponsored by the Andalian cult, and then you can go about your business.
Oh, fuck that, no.
I'm joking. I would pay for it for free. It's fine. But, alright. No promises. But we will do
We'll
this.
just try our best, and if we fail, it was good being your friend.
It was. If we fail, it would be the most glorious failure there ever was.
I mean, yeah, and someone dies.
Yep.
Yeah, you know, that's a way to really underscore the end of a story. Someone died.
That's true. You know? It's very anticlimactic.
The true tragic story of a friendship.
Exactly. It's not even one of us, it'd be someone else. And you know, Skylar, I say this jokingly, but I do mean it. If you die to Zoloth, I will never forgive you.
Damn! can't have your approval, even in death.
Why
What the fuck?
You know, it just, no. You are too good for that.
Mind you, I was fully intending to kick
What? Do it,
kick
do it,
his
do
ass.
it, do it, do it, whatever it takes, you know?
Yeah.
I don't even know what Strickling butt looks like. I never got to see Alos, so.
Yeah, I bet you wanted to see that.
You know, I was telling Paige earlier, I think the reason I can so openly confess that I loved Alos because he's dead.
That's worse than me.
Yeah, I know.
Like, at least when I confess my love, I do it in, like, a casual way because I just said it in my head so many times. And then I repeatedly go, but you don't have to love me back. I don't want you to love me back. No, don't you dare love me back. Like, even that is
Right.
better. Like, at least get some standards, Olivier, you know? At least...
You know,
At least do it pathetically.
alright then, you know what, fine. Then at least, at the very least I will say this in Skylar. I love you! I love you!
Love you too, Oliver.
Thanks. You know, I love you in that way you described. It's not platonic, it's not romantic, it's love.
Something.
It's just love.
Look, you're really fucking hot, but like, I want to give Paige a chance.
But what? But you're engaged to Amma.
What? No. I want to give Paige a chance of you.
Oh.
Also, Amma. Oh yeah, me and Amma discussed it. Yeah, no, we're fine with like dating more than just each other. Like, mind you, I'm not planning to be going after anyone, like, anytime soon. But, honestly, like, if she ends up having a crush on someone, I want a wingman. Like, please, what is better than talking with your spouse about crushes? That's goals!
I guess that's fair, because at that point you have someone you know you can guarantee you can talk to them about, and it's... You know, I get it. I'm proud of you for knowing yourself, Skylar.
I look forward to the day Amma comes home and just goes like, Skylar, I have a crush. And I'm gonna be like, well, you know, I'm good at flirting, I can help you. And Amma's gonna be like, no, you're not. I'm gonna be like, and how did you end up marrying me?
That's true. I thought you were going to say...
I mean, I got the hottest person in the world to marry me. I can give you some great dating advice. Like, come on! It's perfect!
That's fair. See, I thought you were proposing that you could say it's like, well, you know, perhaps we should see if they really are as hot, because I will flirt with them too if I see them and they are as handsome as you say, and then you get into a competition to see who can woo them first.
Oh, that's also great.
So many options to consider.
That but you know, wanna give you and Paige a chance.
Go
You know,
ahead,
before
Felicity.
I sweep you away. I'm joking. I'm joking.
Well, alright, well, I'm going to go home. I'm going to write a different note. Yeah. We're going to make this work.
Don't leave me alone with this one. Please.
I won't. I'll be there.
Okay.
Alright. Well, get some rest.
Yeah, I was writing my will.
Well, then I will leave you to it. Make sure you leave me something good.
You get the apothecary.
I suppose that's true. It's not as good as your heart, but you know that it's okay.
Well, like I said, you'd at least have to wait till after the wedding.
Exactly. Alright.
because right now, I do only have eyes for her. I mean, she's so hot. She's so hot. She is so hot!
She's pretty
Like-
cool.
Oh my goodness. Like, I am, like, obsessed. Like, ah!
I'm glad.
That's gonna be my wife!
That's
Soon.
true.
Like, maybe next week. Who knows? Who
Next
knows?
week?
Who knows? Maybe
Oh.
in 2 weeks. So maybe in 3, but you know, we're actually talking about like changing both our surnames, like instead of one taking the other. See, we both have really fucked up surnames,
Mm.
and we're thinking we're gonna just make our own surname.
That's fair. I think it's something unique.
I suggested Crimeston, and she said no.
I think that would be very counterintuitive. Well,
All right, off to bed with you.
indeed. I will, I'll talk with you soon.
For when, don't let me be alone with Zaroff for at least a bit.
Okay.
Delay the plan, okay?
Alright.
If you're there, the plan can't happen.
Understood. Then I will be a great third wheel.
Okay.
Good night, Skylar.
Night, Olivier.
I love you.
I love you too.
Alright. I'm going to write a new note very quickly and then I'm going to go to bed because of course, as is always the case, it is terribly late. This is what happens. This is what happens. Should have known. But I need to write a new note because this one's not compatible enough apparently. Alright. I can't totally quite the amount of emotion I felt in this moment though because I was so upset. I need to know the context. I need to go back to the whole entire house. Do I not? I do. You're right. Okay, grab this back again. Sorry, Bart, I'll be back. Do not worry. Oh, wait, hold on. It is time to write on paper. I can be good. Oh, you're right, Carly. I will be sure to look at it. Ah, dang it. Ah, okay. Alright. Oh, hello, Sid. You're late. I was doing things. Right, what letter was it? Okay, so the good thing I think is after this. Okay, so it wasn't this one. So Skylar looked to all my notes. Are you kidding me? I think Skylar looked to all my notes. Okay, that is normal. Okay, that looks fine. This one. That's looking fine. This one. Do not worry about it. This is you know me being normal. Okay. Let's see. Open this. Where is it? Yeah, but the hard part is also because the goblin thing. It's hard to do that. But Skylar is right. It don't technically still make sense without it. You just have to actually think about it all. It's the hard part. Skylar didn't put it in the right chest. Well, now I know Skylar definitely moved it because I would not have put it in the music disc chest. I would have no reason to. Yeah. Skylar got lazy. No, I know. Thank you for asking. Okay. Alright. Okay. Let's figure this out. So we wrote. Okay, so we wrote. You had all the time to tell me everything. You had all the time to tell me everything. But you still chose not to. How many more things can I trust about you if you refuse to be fully honest with me while still claiming to be transparent? You could have told me about this plan, but no. I don't want to. I wanted to tell them about the goblin thing, but I also. We can't risk anything. And I respect Skylar too much to ignore it. What is allies? No, but the hard part is I wanted to be honest again. I don't know. I'm not even upset. I'm not upset about the fact that he worked with goblins. I'm upset the fact that he didn't tell me that he was working with them. Does that make sense? How do I translate that in a way that still reads the same way without being direct about the knowledge I learned? You know? How can I explain them both? Okay, how can I hint at one without being dishonest? But I feel like this, but it's still hinting it, you know? I feel like it's like Wait a moment. I'm confirming. Hold on. What did he tell me about his cult days before? Did he tell me? I do not think he did. He told me that... No. That's right. He told me he was on a cult not of things. I can't remember if I asked him. Right. No. Too transparent. I always said that I wouldn't judge you, Pout. Transparent. Kate, please go to bed. You need sleep more than I do. If you value my companionship so much, then stop being a dumb face and tell me what I don't know. Maybe it's better. How's that feel? Does it feel better, you think? I feel like it's vague enough. Right, the Skylar's still around. They are. Okay. Yes, no, he will. Don't worry, Carl. Sorry, I'm just writing this all down. Okay, where does this not come from? Is it in here, I think? Is it one of these ones? This one, probably. Is this the original one? Yes, this is the one I want to say now. This is the old one. Alright. Okay. And definitely big cake can always eat in the morning. Alright. I've put in a new letter, no mention of the goblins now. Thank you for caring about me. 1 year? Goodness gracious. This is the real reason Kate wanted to wait behind, is it not? Crazy. Alright, but let's quickly show off this lovely fan art that Carly made. It's so very cute. I'm actually very excited about it. So this is from Carly. To get this saved. I show off this really quickly. And then we'll get ready to go to bed. From Carly. That's very fair. Oh, hold on, was it? Oh, no. Did it not save? There we go. Aha! Look at it, it's so cute! I love it! Look at me! I have my hair, and I have the moths in the background, and look at my blindfold and my everything. It's so cool! Thank you, Carly, I love it. It's so adorable. See, it matches my face. Look, my face! This is me! I look so cute. I love it so much. Thank you, Carly. I appreciate you making this for me. Alright. Well. I'm going to go to bed now. There's nothing more to do, and I have to work in the morning. You know, what I said was true. I still don't know if I'd be able to forgive Skylar if he killed Zoroth. But I also do not know if I could forgive Zoroth if he killed Skylar. So, you know, I think there's a mix of a lot of things. So we'll simply have to, you know, weigh our options, and hopefully we can pull our strings and people will listen. But alright. Go to the message page and I tell them I'm heading to bed. Done talking with Skylar. Thank you for your encouragement. Now I can head to bed with no regrets. Alright. I'll wait for it, and then I'll wait for Paige to respond, and then it'll be time to sleep. Waiting. Waiting for response. Waiting for a message. It will come, I promise. This video of good dreams. You as well. Sleep well. Look at that, I was using replay the entire time. Alright. Well, that was fun. Hi, Kate. How's it going, Kate? How are you doing? Hi, Cobra. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Sorry to keep you guys up all late. This is what happens. I wasn't expecting to be able to talk with Froggy tonight, and then look what it did. Look what happened. Shouldn't be surprised. Oh, don't worry, Cobra. It was literally just me reading notes. It's like a 5-minute clip. That's it. I promise. It's very brief. So you didn't miss out much. I know, guys. Froggy was crying. Look at that. It's okay. Olivier can't cry now. But if Skylar dies, or if anyone dies, Olivier's gonna be crying. Don't worry about it. It's worth it. Yeah, okay, good night, Beth. See you later. I was crying while sitting in the goat pet. I know they were streaming early, too. It was an emotional night indeed. But I'm very happy with how things turned out. I know, right? Look at that. Teehee. I managed to make you sad about Skylar, Cobra, even though you love Zeroth. Yeah, I know. That's what we do. We give you the emotions. It's bad, I know. You're addicted to the man. It's okay. I think, to be honest, see, in character, Olivier loves Zeroth. Out of character, I love Fang. I think I quite literally mentioned to Froggy, hey, Olivier might have different feelings, but I would hate you out of character for if you killed Fang's character. And Froggy's just like, well, I can't let that influence my decisions. And I'm like, we'll just have to see. We'll have to see how that all pans out, I guess. Anyway, though, y'all are great. Have a good night's sleep. I will see you guys probably tomorrow night for usual Big Dog stream, unless I need to finagle things. I might need to negotiate with Big Dog on some of the scheduling because of Princess SMP stuff, so we'll see. But anyways, y'all are great. Have a good night. I'll keep you guys posted as soon as I know. And just, yeah, have sweet dreams. Y'all are amazing. Bye, Sword. Bye, Kate. Bye, Cobra. Bye, Sam. Bye, Carly. Bye, everyone else who's lurking. You're all great. I appreciate you so much. Sweet dreams, and good night. Bye! Oh, yeah, and everyone have a good first day at school if you have school. Enjoy. Kate, you're going to do great at college. I believe in you.